Welcome, everyone, to the Bone Era. All right.
No.
Last time...
Kieran's dead.
We're in a
I'm
kitchen.
gonna go
This
home.
is the
He's dead. Sorry.
This is not the happy place. Not when we're
The Rakshasa one-shotted me, just like that dragon did. What up, 89 hit points? That's with my buff.
89 with your buff?
Yeah, with the...
Good God.
That's out of control.
With the extra ones that we added on.
Is that because you lost hit points too at some point?
Well, I don't have any temptations.
to
Oh,
find
okay.
out if I can turn this book into like a constitution book and just give it to you or something.
Oh, this book you're trying to enchant.
A book that makes you beefier.
A book of beefiness.
Oh my god.
I mean,
A tome of beefiness or something.
it is entirely possible that the DM has thought of something.
Oh.
One
But-
would fucking
That's also
Sincerely, your cleric.
So, last time on Welcome to the Bone Era, you were heading into the sewers underneath Untala as the battle was raging around you. Well, not really around you, because you were underneath. Above you. You went in the sewers. You fought some big-ass fucking magic crocodiles.
A for effort.
Got pretty fucked up, some of you.
I was in danger.
You solved a puzzle that
were
was,
danger.
just sort of point the thing at the right place, like the skulls from Dragon Age.
We're supposed to beware of a chef person.
Yes, we'll get to that. You went up out of the sewers and went into the dungeons, and in the dungeons you saw a bunch of imps, which you silently killed a bunch of in like
By which you mean
instantaneous.
shards.
Boss
Like, killed
breaker.
Better stealth, yeah.
Yeah, well, it helps
adding
that
to the
imps
kill
are,
count,
imps are
you know?
like they are like
One-shots.
level 1 at level 1 D&D players would have to fight 3 of them for it to be a real challenging fight. So imps are but yeah, so
and
you
then
did that
Kieran
and
had
you
the
met
most charismatic moment of his entire life.
well you met the Rakshasa Ruka, I believe was his name. And he's a life coach because that's how it happens. But Ruka liked his job, but didn't love his job and wanted to, and constantly
always room
talked
for
about how,
improvement under
you've got to
capitalism.
really seize the moment and make the best of your life as best you can. And always be true to yourself. And he suggested that he let you all go, give you a couple of potions, and tell you to beware of the chef in the kitchens above, because the chef has been preparing people by taking their souls out and feeding them to Cinder Storm.
And there's bits of key situation.
Oh yes, and you found
there's
out that
a
you need
spot
4
we can
pieces.
crush rubies.
4 pieces of a mask to combine at a workbench in order to get into the main hall to fight the main boss, because this is a video game now.
We really got him to just tell us everything.
Yeah.
I'm a
What did I
charismatic
say?
man.
This, the hat.
And then Lily, I think, got like what
A 32 or something. Yes.
It was the hat, man.
I think that was the potions, was for the 32.
I'm very impressive.
Vibes.
That's all.
but you headed up into the kitchen itself, or rather, one person poked their head out. I think it was probably Shar. Yeah, into the room, and you saw. Through this trapdoor, you saw these massive sort of metal machines grabbing sort of bodies and moving them to various places, hanging them up along the walls. You can see, Shar, with your passive, you'd be able to see that, like, a lot of these bodies, a few of them are still alive. It's like the ones closer to the trapdoor are still alive, and the ones closer to the chef himself, or itself, are dead. And the chef, you watch as the chef takes down one of these soulless bodies and then just sort of amoebas it into its massive blob form, and it becomes part of the chef that grows somewhat larger.
Heavy sigh.
As the machinery moves
Heavy
the bodies that are hanging on the wall down, and you hear, "No, there should be someone new coming. Someone new should have been sent here." And this massive blobular being turns and sees sort of... Do you do anything as it turns? I'm not going to just make you...
Where are we right
so
now?
So you're on the opposite side of the kitchen.
Okay.
It's next to, like, the stove. So you're far...
All of us, right?
Yeah, you're still
Sure
in
there's a
here. You're
battle
still,
map.
like, up the stairs.
Okay.
You're still on the stairs, and you're poking your head out through a trapdoor.
Okay.
I have a image, but I don't know how helpful it'll be, because it's just sort of a vague idea.
Will still be helpful.
Give you a vague idea.
Yeah, anything.
This is like a
anything is better than
combination
nothing.
of my two least like scenarios. I hate Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas,
yeah.
and I hate the kitchen scene in the Tom Cruise Legend fantasy movie.
Oh, really?
And this is like a combination of the two.
Oh my
It's like a
God.
Oogie-
I
love
keep
that
saying
movie.
it. I keep seeing the chef from The Little Mermaid.
Well, this
and
guy
then-
definitely has a mustache.
And then the machinery from Chicken Run.
Oh, I haven't seen Chicken Run in a minute.
That is what I have in
Wait,
my
where
head.
are we?
So you would actually be technically here
Okay.
at the trapdoor, and he would be over here. And the
Oh.
machinery sort of wraps around.
I see.
Where's the chef?
He's here-ish.
Sparkling trophy.
This is just like, I just made the map of the castle. I didn't put, because I'm not expecting
Souls
any
come in,
actual
flies
fighting
come
today. So there is,
Wait, really? Oh my God.
there's the big chef dude, and
shouldn't
you are
fight this
poking.
guy.
So don't fuck this up.
So-
basically,
Don't blow it.
So does it look like it's that far from the trap door to the doorways?
Technically not. You know, it's this far. Wherever that is.
5,
20, 30 feet.
Yeah.
We
So
got
that's
some
one
pretty big
round.
kitchen.
clangers.
But it's still one round.
But you see a closed door and another closed door. So you can't see what's at that.
Right.
Okay.
And the chef just said that more things should
More
be coming.
things, and he is turning to face the trapdoor at
Am
the
I
moment.
able to slowly close
Yeah,
it
you
back
can close
down?
it. Make a
Okay.
stealth check.
Oh boy.
Or sleight of hand, actually. I need my dice.
Uh-oh. That's
You might
fine.
need those.
You said sleight of hand? 19.
Good job.
Reliable
Hooray
talent.
for big reliable.
Yeah, right. Damn, this dice was rolling good a second ago. Anyway. What's our plan,
better than
guys?
Fucking
What's our
just
plan?
As soon as we can, try to dash out of sight.
What?
I think the faster we can get around this fucking thing,
Yeah.
the better.
I want to remind the party plate armor.
Right.
We got some clangers.
When I try.
What? We could distract him somehow.
As you go to close the door, something stops you. Like you go to close it, and there's you hear a sort of clink clink noise. Sorry, I realizing I wasn't at the mic, but yes, 19 was your roll and everything. Great. So yes, you hear a chink chink noise, and you then feel a force pulling up around
Oh,
it
God.
as these sort of claws from the machines sort of wrench the entire trapdoor up and grab Shar.
No!
Go ahead.
Okay. I am going to try casting Phantasmal Force
On
the thing that's is it a machine
on
grabbing
the
Shar?
machine, yes, it is a machine.
Claw machine or
Can I
It's. I'll describe it in a second.
can I see where the chef is?
You're underneath because I mean you could get up there as Shar is
as
moving.
Shar is getting yoinked,
I'm gonna try and grab me.
as Shar is getting yoinked, I am going
Yoinked.
to see if I can see the chef.
Okay.
Can I?
As Shar gets yoinked up. By the way, you all see a like it's like the Matrix spike but longer and just goes down into her spine and then lifts her out of the.
And there's no way we can like get her.
Are you going to try that or look at the chef?
Oh, fuck. Okay, how many people can look out the trapdoor at one time?
One or two if you got really next to each other.
So fuck.
So
As
you-
that's happening, I'm going to yell at Kieran, grab her with your whip. And
Oh, Jesus.
I am going to cast Phantasmal Force on the chef.
Okay, Phantasmal
Oh my
Force.
God.
What is
Maybe if
that
something's
save?
in my back,
Intelligence.
don't pull me off of it.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Not very good. So what would you like it to see?
I want one of the machines to break, like to burst into flame.
Okay. So one of the machines along the wall in its head starts flaming and not working and whatnot, and it goes, "Oh no, that cannot be!" And it runs over to that. As the rest of the machines, though, on the wall, one of them pulls Shar up. Are you going to do the thing?
Yeah, I'll do the thing.
So you use your tattoo to
Here to
grab
blindly listen.
around Shar, and as that happens, the chef runs over to the machine that's like breaking down and starts like patting it down, but then looks over with these weird eyes, two eyes that look very different from one another, and then another eye sort of comes up out of its weird blobness, and looks towards you and says, "I would not do that if I were you, unless you want to violently rip it out of her."
See, that's what I figured.
And as you go to grab another one of the
Oh no.
metallic things, though, these things operate seemingly by themselves, stabs into Lilia and lifts
And there's
her
no
up.
way that I can like try to.
Yeah, what's happening?
I'm doing some story stuff. Let it all happen.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna cast Blade Ward on myself, but
Yeah,
You don't,
there's-
you don't
if there's
notice
a
any
story
specific. There's no
situation.
like blood coming out of Shar
Right.
or
feel
anything.
But like I can't like see it coming.
Do I
No,
feel anything?
I mean, you immediately sort of pass out.
Okay.
And Lilia,
That's nice.
as you
I can't
cast that and you maintain your spell, and
Okay.
you're like
yeah.
stabbed and
Isn't
lifted
magic,
into
this
the
is
air.
Isn't
spinal
magic.
column
And then
has
the
been
rest
poked.
the rest of these like multiple spiny arms of this machine come in and just come at you. You're all like swinging at them and trying to fight them off, but they like there's so many of them that they just like grab at you and
my
eventually stab you and lift you one out of the other
I hate
out
that.
of the
Does a breath weapon do anything against the arms?
Story stuff.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Okay.
this is an event that has
Listen
to happen.
to the
It does
DM.
occur.
I'm frustrated.
It does
I'm like,
occur,
that's a
'cause
deck
that's-
save.
It does occur because
Yeah,
that's
I
what
can't
Nala would
magically be
do.
about to slay it. No,
I'm supposed to lose this encounter.
I know.
I don't like it.
I don't like that, but it's okay. I'll succumb to
Well,
it.
okay.
Again,
So are we all passed out now?
So you all pass out.
Great.
It's
Well,
not an
bad for us.
Escandula moment, or I guess Uos now.
And then one by one, you all sort of wake up-ish. You open your eyes, or what you feel is your eyes, in sort of a massive gray plane of nothing. Around you is a bunch of gray mist. You see all your companions sort of in the distance. You see, like, Wynn. In the distance,
I'm gonna
you see...
put my gun away.
Oh my god.
Will not kill shot daughter. Thank you.
When you see like Kieran around down the way, and Nala, you see Lilia and Shar. You eventually, and Anuka, you all sort of eventually see each other. Movement in this world is a little odd. It feels like you're trying to move your body, but something's sort of holding it back. You sort of force yourself forwards, and you hear these sort of disembodied voices all around you saying, "It was all wrong. Something was wrong. Something was wrong. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't say no."
Yeah, right.
Something was wrong.
What a cannon shit.
But you all sort of gather together, I assume, as you hear
we
these
can. Yeah.
these voices around you.
Does any if I like just
Say no then next time.
You say that out. Make a persuasion check for me.
Better.
Kitchen puzzle. There we go.
26.
26.
Yeah, 26.
Your voice goes out, and then it seems to echo weirdly, reverberate through this land of mist.
Are we dead?
I don't think so,
Kieran,
because we would
are
be...
are we with Weejoss now? Anuka?
No, right?
Is this?
Yeah, no. Also, when
don't know.
I died last time, everything was much worse than this.
I
There
think
was like a whole split situation.
I also think we would be experiencing some sort of
hell.
well, either hell or Molo. So, like, truly,
Or worse.
we would still be undergoing some sort of battle for our souls if that were the case.
Are we still wearing our equipment?
You seem to be sort of...
Naked, aren't we?
Well, you're not naked.
It's like
You're sort of wearing
like
wispy
Our underoos.
clothing that's not like what any of you would wear. It's this sort of it's like your
Are we
your
dead?
clothing is made of the
think we're dead.
grayness
I think we're
around
dead.
it.
I think we're just. I think we're in a.
I try and make
Is
a
it like a
firebolt.
soul
Is
plane?
this the? I was gonna say, would with my like arcane knowledge, is
You
this
can
like
make
the
an Arcana check.
ethereal plane or something?
I try and make a firebolt.
You do that, and it makes it,
17
but it's
plus
sort of gray
12.
and wispy as well. What was that?
17 plus 29.
Oh, 29. It's not the ethereal plane,
Great.
but it's has aspects similar to it.
It is ethereal-ish plane.
Oh.
No.
You hear some noise.
Okay.
You all sort of look towards where the weird whisper is, and you see some shapes begin to form out of the mist.
Hide behind Kieran.
You see a small golden dragonborn girl seated in sort of a classroom of sorts. Oh my god. And all the other children are chiding her, going, "Ha ha,
Oh.
you can't do magic.
No.
You're useless. You can't be a Kimbatul. No magic, no magic." Etc., etc. And the teacher's like, "Yes, children. Nala can't do magic."
Jesus.
It's old Giza.
That's her name.
She's an old geezer.
That really happened?
Her full name is Giza Shah from the Giza clan.
Behind you,
She is old, so we call her Old Giza because it works both ways.
Shar, you notice something out of the
also
corner
work
of your
both
eye. In the distance,
You do.
to the left, you see it's sort of your mother's sort of court room or her throne room. You see Casper standing there
Oh, fuck.
and has like bowed, knelt down. It's like, "Yes, it is all true. The daughter and I have had an affair."
I feel like I'm learning so much about all of you today.
No, I think none of this actually happened. That never happened.
No, that happened to me.
Oh.
I was like, no, I'm shooting that down.
Shit.
I absolutely was bullied as a
Did
child.
it, Nala? Then I may have written this wrong.
Right.
'Cause it
No.
wasn't supposed to.
sanding you, man.
Yes, and go. Keep
go for
going.
it.
Keep going.
So that actually will work as we go. When you look off to another area, you see a ship form out of nowhere. You see you and your sister playing on deck, and you see Rustbeard come out of his cabin, and he looks jovial and happy, and he's got like presents under his arms. Comes over to both of you and like hands them over and says, "You know, I know I can be tough,
take
but I
that
just
off."
want you to be better. And here I've done some really good work for you, and I've spent some of my earnings to give you these." And they open them up, and there's like toys and candy from various places and stuff like that.
What?
Kieran, you look off. You're aboard a ship as well, and Ernesto comes up and sort of hugs you from behind. He sighs and then throws you overboard.
Just another tragedy in a line of them.
That one
The Kieran you see is like gasping and going, What are you doing?" Ernesto's just like...
Just wish he loved me.
Anuka, you see a sort of wounded, starving orc, from when you were younger, be sort of found by a human male and female elf who drag you away, and they sort of feed you and get you better, and then they start working you like way hard and making your life basically hell, using you as like a slave. And you see all these sort of vignettes of this. Lilia, you see a version of you, basically your age now, receive a letter which you can read easily as though you're part of this version of yourself as well, that says that your parents have invited you back home and they're alive, and they admit that they were wrong and they've changed their ways.
That didn't stick. This is weird.
And this version of Lilia goes okay, and then it vignettes to the next section, and you see your parents have come back and they've devoted themselves to a life of helping others, and you know, and you're all presented with these images that sort of keep looping oddly.
This place sucks.
Anyone want to do anything?
If we like touch these figures, are they real or
You touch them, and you can touch them, but they don't.
they don't respond?
They do a little bit. So what happens is you touch it, and they like go,
Oh,
So
wow.
there is some amount of recognition that you were there.
Wow.
Well, I'm just very confused because as someone who's devoted to a fate god, seeing an outcome that is not the one that has happened feels awfully disjointed.
You hear another noise, and from the shadows underneath you, from the ground, comes a figure. There's no like face that you can see. Its arms are sort of wispy and like you can see a lot of arm, and then it just becomes more of the gray mist, and same with the legs. And it sort of looks around at all of you and says, "It's not right. It isn't right. I wasn't able to convince them. I wasn't able to convince myself, and here I am. Lost. Gone. You asked for help. No. You told us to do something different. You," and points with its sort of wispy arm at Lilia.
Oh.
"Told us to try again. I tried. Maybe you will be stronger.
Oh!
Convince yourself the truth,
Right.
good or bad."
What? So I will go ahead and walk right up to my looping image.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna can I like get as she is about to receive the letter, I would like to take the letter.
Sure, you snatch
From
it out of the air. The movement is slow, but you manage to
Yeah.
grab it, and she looks like she's about to grab something, and then it isn't there, and follows the letter to sort of your area.
Okay. Can I
She stands up.
and I'm going to like I know that she's not paying attention to me at this point in time. Like I can tell that she's not really
No, she
devoted
knows
to the
something's
letter.
there, but once, yes, is looking for the letter.
So I'm going to just slowly, like, trying to get like the film image, like in front of my eyes, like eyes are right above the ripping of the letter,
Okay.
and trying to make direct eye contact with her as I do it.
Okay, make a charisma check for me. Won't always be charisma.
Oh, that was bad.
Kieran is trapped
That
for
was
eternity in this
bad.
ethereal-ish plane.
That's a 14.
A 14?
I rolled really shitty.
It's good enough
oh,
based on that roll. And she sort of looks over and looks at the letter as you rip it apart, and her eyes sort of meet yours. And she tries to grab the letter, but then ignores it and looks at you. It's like she's looking through you, but can tell something's there.
And I'm like, I've ripped it in one part, and I'm gonna like fold it and like rip it again, and just like continue to make eye contact with her and go like, they're not alive. it's not real. They're not coming back,
They're not.
and you can't get their forgiveness.
They're not real.
They're not anymore. I think you know that.
What? Make a persuasion.
I am rolling like booty hole today. Persuasion, that's a 21.
21. And she sort of nods and sits down in the wispy chair like it's Mount Olympus from Hades or from Hercules, and says, Of course they're not. They're dead. I killed them.
Yeah.
It would be weird if
It would be weird if they came back, wouldn't it?
they came back.
Yeah.
Oh. And the wispy sort of image dissipates a bit. Anyone else?
I'll walk up to my old nursery mentor, old Giza, and I will look into her stern, judgmental face.
Nala does suck.
Yeah.
She sucks a lot.
And I will say, this is very close. There's something different. You did point out my flaws as a child, but you challenged me to become greater. And I want to thank you, Giza Shah. Because without you and your early training, I wouldn't become who I am today. I'm going to then spread my wings out and give it a big old flap.
Nice.
Okay. You do that, and as you're trying to talk to Giza,
She's a brass dragonborn. There is actually a Giza clan in my
Sure. But she does not seem to notice you. But as you're
Gotta talk to
looking
you.
around, you see the you of this past sort of trying to look at the teacher, and seems like there's something in the way from her view line, but she can't tell what it is because it's you standing there. But she's sort of looking through you at the teacher.
I'll then turn around, kneel down, look at myself.
There's a bunch of kids crowding around old you, just shoved way past.
Now, are they just like my old schoolmates, or are they also my siblings?
They're your schoolmates. Those
Okay.
would just be
Okay.
schoolmates.
Little dragonling. Don't let these fools diminish you. You know you're better than that. And I can tell you, a majority of these kids aren't going to amount to much.
So when
These
we
kids
find
ain't
out
shit.
that Nala's a narcissist. Nala's like, we're the best
Don't let the
fucking
haters
dragon
get you down, kids.
All right, so you say that. Make a persuasion check.
We come out of here and Nala's like, we gotta go back to the.
I got some
I
shit
gotta
to
go
deal
fight
with.
some people.
I got
I'm gonna go kill that guy I went to third grade with.
Guy Tomas.
Kids, so I can kill him too.
Sorry, getting my skills loaded. I rolled an 11, but I don't know what my persuasion bonus is. Taking forever. There we go. Plus 10, 21.
21. And as you say that, she's like,
Through my dragon mask.
yeah,
Oh, wait, I'm not wearing it.
these
I'm
kids
naked.
do indeed not be shit.
Man, fuck these kids, bro.
But she then summons sort of energy around her, and like flames start coming from her hands, and she looks around and says, really? I can't do magic? And the kids sort of dissipate, and everybody, the image disappears.
And yet, I bet they still won't make any laws against kids and their firepower at school.
Part of the culture. I don't know.
Who's next?
I'll try it.
When you board the ship?
Yeah. Like as soon as like everything's like spread out, like he's opened up the bag or whatever, I will grab my younger self and turn him around and look at him and say, "Do not be fooled by his charm." He will lie to you, he will take everything from you, and he will give nothing back. But don't worry, because one day you're going to get strong and you're going to beat him.
Great. Make a... As you do that, this image of yourself holding one of these toys looks at you-ish. I'm going to say make a athletics check.
Okay. Shit.
Use the power
14.
of your muscles.
And love. Love and muscles.
Big bear hug.
And it seems to sort of get through, but as Rustbeard comes out again, the wind from the past, or this fake version of the past, sort of turns around and turns to Abby and is like, He can change, right? He's good. He's always been good to us.
Shit.
Still you.
Has he, though? I mean, how many nights have you gone hungry while he drinks the night away? How many nights can you endure that? How many years can you endure that?
Are you doing this with any sort of force or just talking to yourself?
I'm sort of just talking to myself.
Okay. Make a... So you did sort of get through. What I'll say is make a... Just do persuasion with advantage.
Okay. Yes. Okay. 19.
19. And yourself, your old self is like, he's hungry. I'm always hungry. My sister and I are constantly scrounging for... And looks at you. Of course. This is a facade. I know the word facade.
Baby
That's a
Win
good
used
word.
to-
You should
the
hang on
only
to
book
that.
he had access to was a dictionary.
Yeah.
So Baby Win was very well spoken.
Very well spoken. Of course. And the image fades. Shar Anuka.
This is not right. I walk up to my younger self. Do you remember the day that you called them mother and father? That they said that you are now a Telva? The day that you found your symbol of Ouijas? Do you remember those years of them just making your life 1,000 times better than it was in the village? They taught you your first spell. This is not right. Why would a god that you love so much lead you down a path of suffering?
Oof.
As you say this, the version of you who's currently like working in the backyard and doing just incredible manual labor for these two here's you. I'm going to have you make a religion check.
Ooh.
Oh, Shar, I forgot to mention, you are in the background of your scene as well. You are there.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Uh-oh.
Have we all been rolling like booty hole today?
Pretty
That
much.
is,
I'm
23.
switching. I'm switching.
23.
23.
Much better. Very good. And Anuka from this fake past just looks at the shovel that she's using and throws it down. pulls her a necklace up with the symbol on it. Holds it close and is like, of course. Of course not. This is a dream of some sort. Thank you. We just be praised.
We just be praised.
Or whatever phrase we use.
And also with you.
also
With your spirit!
R.I.P. We just. R.I.P.
And the image fades away. Shar.
Ah, fuck.
To describe again, it's the
Yes.
throne room. Zenar is on her throne. Casper is like knelt down, giving all the dirty details, basically. And
Yeah.
Shar, you're sort of off to the side, nodding along, like this is what I want.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
He
told
is
my
right.
mother about
He
our
is
sex
right.
life.
We've
Yeah.
done that. All those things happen.
Okay.
Imagine his glistening abs.
Okay, I guess I'll go up to baby Shar. When I get close to her, does she like?
She
Do her
sort of
eyes
notices around her, but she's not you, and it's
Yeah.
vague. So it's like she's noticing something weird in the air.
Okay, I'll just try and look at her. I'll stand in between like her and Casper, so she can't
She's
see
like-
him anymore. I'm gonna reach out and just hold her face, I guess, so she's forced to like look where. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, all this could ever be is a dream. You were always meant to love him, but it was always meant to end.
Boys ain't shit, baby Shar.
This boring shit. That's all it comes
As you
down
say
to.
that,
Yeah.
you I want interesting
He
rules.
poisoned our mom.
He did do that.
What a dick.
Wow. I didn't know that. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're behind.
It was a very slow poison.
He didn't mean
fine
to.
now.
He wasn't
fine
trying to
now.
kill her. Anyway,
It was complicated.
was complicated.
So is love.
I'm gonna say
Baby, don't hurt me.
make an insight check.
Natasha dice. Oh, thank you, Natasha dice. 24.
24. Good rolls. And she looks with her cheeks squished. It's like, I don't know what's happening right now. But of course, why would I want this to be happening? Even what made it exciting was the secrecy of it, right?
Damn.
And that was, and it was never, it couldn't last. Of course not. Of course not. And the image fades away.
I have several questions about
bad.
Kieran's scene here.
Oh yeah, Kieran, you haven't gone yet.
Oh, yeah.
I assumed you were buying me time.
Wait, you're in the water
Use my
now.
brain. Well, that was my thing.
Drowning self.
Does Kieran see before I get shoved in the water? Is there time for me to speak to Kieran, or should I speak to Kieran in the water?
So notably, it's not real water, and
So
it's
I
not,
can be like, "Hey,
you can stand.
you're not drowning."
You could, but is that the reason
man.
it's a fake scene?
No.
Ernesto loves
You know how to swim
You should just
wonderfully,
push
Kieran.
Ernest instead.
Ernest.
him.
Ernest.
Ernest.
My name's Ernest.
I don't know why I had
This is
Very
his.
important to be named Ernest, okay?
It's just like it's like a.
I picked up what
The
you were.
importance.
I'm so tired. Everything in my head just
Which
sounds
is also
like
very gay.
Yes.
like the words that Kieran would tell himself in the mirror after he gets hit for the first. Like, no, he loves you. Really, he didn't mean it.
Yeah. Oh my
Avoid that.
god.
Avoid that and do it better.
Great.
Oh my god.
You're not drowning. It's not real. He loves you.
This isn't real water. Come on,
I'm
man.
imagining that meme where it's like somebody drowning and then they just high five.
Literally me every time.
But no, so it's not real water. You can like stand next to the you who is in the water.
Oh, I can
Yoo-hoo.
speak to him after the fact.
And
so
you
he is
can- since
aware
it's-
of the betrayal.
Since it's like a dream, you can also sort of move yourself to wherever you need to be
whatever
in this scene.
height.
Yes.
Okay, I will approach my drowning self. And kind of, I'll try to like, you know, when you're a kid and your dad kind of like holds you in the water.
Yes.
I'm gonna attempt to
Water
stabilize myself under the water
Okay.
so that
it's easy
he can
enough in this
focus
dream
on me,
state. Sure.
so he's no longer drowning in his brain. And I'll say, "Howdy, buddy."
I knew it. It had to start that way. Because, you're sending a message.
Howdy, buddy. While we don't always make super stellar decisions, one thing that we've always been very good at is choosing people to love.
Aww.
And you know that we wouldn't be that wrong. Especially, that's a really long game there. Because we've been together for a while now. But, besides the fact, we both know that that's not something that Ernesto would do to us. We wouldn't let
On purpose.
that kind of thing happen. Yeah, certainly not on purpose.
Unless he was like
Possessed by
Possessed
another
again.
person.
And as you're
He
doing
promised
this,
he wasn't going to do that again, though.
I'm gonna give you a insight check in this one.
The alphabet is everywhere.
18.
18.
I start drowning again.
You drown as well.
You're lifting him up, and one thing he seems to notice is that like this water isn't working like normal water. And he's like, "Wow,
I'm buoyant.
me and my southern accent really, I'm not used to swimming in water, but this is weird."
What's this?
And you're right.
this is how Kieran
This is how Kieran really sounds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what are you talking about now?
Howdy, howdy.
When did you
Look, I'm
here?
Howdy, howdy.
But you're right. Vanessa's been great. Always kind, and we are good at choosing people. Found family, lovers, etc. Wow. And he just like stands
Smart
up,
man.
and the water doesn't sort of exist anymore. And he's like, of course. And the image fades around you. You all find yourself sort of gathered together again as the being in the center with no face is sort of still there.
See, we did it again. You can do it again too.
I don't think I can.
Well,
I don't think I have a body anymore. Or a soul. Or is this my soul?
Oh, we don't have any skeletons.
I
or
don't know
anything
what
like
to
that.
do about your body.
I don't think I think I am beyond saving.
No, we don't have our
Well-
equipment.
But
I
you
know
are
that.
all very powerful.
Thank you.
I'd like to think so.
I don't think the chef will know what to do with you
A lot of people
when
don't
you
know
get
that.
out of here.
there. I certainly hope that he doesn't know.
We went with it while
It?
hanging there.
All right. I don't know what it.
Look for a way out.
Okay.
I am fading
Take
fast.
me back, Harry. Take me back to my body.
What is your name?
I do not know,
Great. Oh, that sucks.
and I don't remember what was wrong. I don't remember.
Well,
and
I
he
hope you
sort of
figure it out.
fades away.
Oh.
He was gone.
Yeah, no, that
tried.
sucks. That sucks. Well, so
One of his eyes looks a lot like one of those eyes that was in the...
Well, he didn't have a face, so he wouldn't know.
Okay. So what now?
So, do we just?
You notice that the feeling and movement here is much easier now.
Okay.
Should we try and shunt ourselves out of here?
Can we just
Like a VR game.
just like like
I am not in
Like-
this place.
Yeah.
I am in a kitchen
I am
on
skewered
a rack,
on a rack.
with a needle in my neck.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh.
Saving.
One, I think.
Or wisdom.
Still a 1.
Well, those are your options.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do it.
Well, unless because you're just thinking your way out, right?
Yeah,
So,
I'm just thinking my way out.
I'm thinking.
3? You do it, and nothing seems to happen, but you can start to feel this sort of twinge in the back of your neck for sure.
Is
Ow.
if we were to feel like where we remember the thingy?
You feel and you grab it like a spike in the back of your body.
Oh, don't like
We weren't
that.
quite joking about the VR thing. It's gonna hurt like a bitch if I try to rip it out, isn't it? Probably. Can I try?
You try. Make an athletics check.
So I'm stuck forever.
For my way out of this.
A 5. Right.
Let me go.
And you start, and it budges a little bit. You can see that there is give. It's possible.
All right.
Hey, Win.
I'll try.
Can you
Yeah.
try to get this fucking thing out of me?
Yeah, I'll
So
try.
when you grab just nothing at the back of Lilia's neck, but you feel it there, make an athletics check.
Okay.
It's like getting like a cactus needle out of my spine.
Yeah.
It's not a hard DC.
Okay.
It's just
That's
funny.
17.
17. And as you do that, Lilia vanishes from the gray plane.
Oh my god.
Lilia, you arrive, you land sort of in the kitchen, all fully clothed. You feel a trickle of liquid, but you sort of reach back there and there's no hole anymore. This is sort of a weird mystical thing that happened. And you look over at the chef who's still like who has now figured out that this machine is not broken, turns over to you and goes, "What is this? This is not possible. I do not know why this is happening." And
He's looking at me when it's saying this.
yeah, and various eyes are going all over the place and like inspecting like the machines and whatnot.
You know about as well as I do, mate. I think there's something busted with this specific spike.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Make a
Yes.
persuasion check.
Yes.
A
gonna
deception
be
check, sorry. You are
Such
lying.
good friends with this guy.
It's like the Rakshasha.
Win, get me.
Okay.
Just pull out everybody's and then do you.
Okay.
Can I try to brain blast?
Is that cat booty?
Brain blast.
It is
It didn't work
absolutely
for Nala,
booty,
but-
but I mean, my booty is still high. It's a 17.
Your booty?
Like my booty roll. Like I just rolled my booty.
Rolling bad.
I wish my booty
That's
was
the
high.
term of the day.
Got it.
And it seems to go, "That is not right. Cinderstorm promised me everything." And
I mean, I don't know. I can go talk to him
and sort of starts
for you if you
blobbing
want.
its way over. Meanwhile, in the gray realm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
who are you taking off next?
Can I
let
try
me
to brain
do
blast?
Yeah.
You want to try and brain blast?
I want to try to
You
brain
go,
blast.
"I'm not here."
Shake yourself out of
so
it.
do so. Make a intelligence or wisdom saving throw.
19 plus 11.
19?
30.
You go,
No,
"Ah."
19 plus 11.
Oh, sorry, 30. Great. You do this
wanna
just
use
for
the
a
power of my
second, and
mind.
Kieran just vanishes from the gray realm, and you feel yourself fall.
A man of
And you
science.
sort of land, and Kieran, you appear next to Lilia
See?
as the blob thing is sort of blobbing its way over.
I think there's
Whoa.
something wrong with the machine. I mean, we can go.
This is not right.
I
It is
know.
all confused. I am not supposed to have this happen.
Why don't we go
yeah.
talk to
Ooh.
Cinderstorm for you?
I'll yank out Shar.
Time in the gray realm is
Okay.
moving. Time outside is moving slower than in the gray realm.
Okay.
So this is all sort of happening
I
very
got it.
fast. So Win, you're grabbing Char's.
Yes. Spike.
Nala, do you want to make
I
another
rolled
intelligence?
an 18 on this intelligence.
Okay, you vanish and appear in the
Brain
other
blast.
realm.
Okay. 18.
18, easy enough. Char, you appear. Anuki, you trying?
I am an instrument of Ouija's retribution.
Make a religion check.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You get to use religion to get out of this.
Piety.
Religion.
Piety.
Piety.
I'm gonna holy the shit out of this. Another 23.
23, just a burst of radiant light appears in the Grey Realm and outside of it as we just
Nice.
flies off of this thing. It like throws this metal spike into the corner and it crashes against the wall. When
Yes.
you
Every time Anuka does something like this, Kieran just like
Make you
heavy
roll?
sighs.
Yeah, I get an 18.
okay, so easy enough, and you appear. All of you appear as the blob is sort of this. The chef is moving towards you, but then as the machine starts sort of crackling, and now it really is sort of broken. Like this isn't supposed to happen. The rest of the bodies who have all died since then have like they sort of fall off the machine and sort of fall into clumps. And the blob is like, this isn't how the magic is supposed to work. And its body starts like falling apart. Various like bits of it. They're like it looks like extremely rotted corpses are like falling out of it, and pieces of it just disintegrate all over the floor, and it's gross.
So this
Don't
is
get
I
it
like
in your
make a
shoes.
motion towards one of the doors.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I'm not sticking
we'll
around
go
to watch
talk
this.
to Cinderstorm for you. It seems like you're having a problem here. Goodbye.
Yeah, just go. We're going.
As you're going, you pass by this little counter right next to the door, and on this door there are little jars of a sort of silvery substance inside of it.
Okay. How many?
There are 3.
I'm gonna take them. Just put them in my bag.
Okay, you take them and you
Well,
put them.
I'll figure them out what these
Was
are.
this like when we
Sorry, no,
had
there are
like the
4.
soul things from that other chick in the basement?
We'll see.
What should I add like, as
collateral
my
souls.
inventory? Like little sparkly jars or something? Like
Jars of soul,
they're soul. Okay, great. Jars of soul.
Wait.
eating souls.
Eating souls?
Ew.
What do you mean?
Oh,
They
like
are
souls
designed to be consumed.
But if,
Oh, great.
They're
Eating
from-
souls. Got
do they
it.
look like they might belong to like?
The body,
Like with the Orfling?
If you you can make an Arcana check with help from one of you. So roll with advantage
I shall help.
because you're all looking at him.
Roll well once tonight would be great. With advantage is a 14.
14. This is not the same sort of way as the soul jar worked. These are like processed. So it would not
These
be
are
possible.
pasteurized
Yeah, they're basically
soul
so
jam.
they would not be
Yeah.
possible to
Couldn't
put them
them
back in.
Yeah. Okay.
soul
Okay.
jars that have
alright,
been processed, pasteurized
Well, maybe we can find
Pasteurized
an
souls.
pasteurized souls
Non-organic.
for
yeah.
consumption.
Sweeten a deal for something later.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Let's
But
tuck
you
those
make
away.
your way out of a
4 of them,
door.
you said, right?
Which
3.
so you went by this door, I'd say, because it's
I think they
technically
said
the
4.
one that has a
3 jars or 4 jars?
4 jars.
4. Never mind.
4 jars.
My apologies.
That has a table, even though I forgot to move it over. I used Dungeon Alchemist for this because I wanted a quick way of designing an entire map, and it uses AI to design rooms.
That's cool.
So I just go, "Yep, kitchen."
Oh, nice.
They kickstarted it.
Yeah, I did too.
It's better than ass.
But you head out and you find yourself in a hallway. And now I need to roll something.
Before we all leave, I'm gonna turn around, look at the blob, and say, "Suffer."
It does not respond.
I'm gonna like kind of lean over to Anuka and be like, should we? No. Never mind.
It won't last very long.
Oh, let me
Oh,
change
no, I
it
was
back
talking
to.
about the bodies that are just.
Oh, do you want to take them? Can they fit in your bag?
No, but I could raise them all right now.
Back to the castle music.
Shuffling horde.
If you want.
Those,
yeah.
so you would
If
be
you
able to do
wish.
that to the soulless bodies, but not the blobs bodies, because the blobs are all right, like basically not even.
Necrotized.
Yeah, but you find yourself in a hallway with a door on the other end. All this is a hallway. There's a couple benches.
Anyone
You
want a
sense
short rest?
as you get here, you sense sort of a. There's like a wind that goes through, even though none of the windows are open. You feel a sort of through it, but nothing happens there. Nothing seems to happen anyway.
Hate it. In this brief intermission period, how many people?
Oh,
don't-
I forgot. In the blob's shit,
Yeah.
you find a mask piece. I forgot
Oh,
to.
great.
You were supposed to find one there.
I'm just going to write we have one mask.
It was on the table as well. It's the lower right portion.
Great.
Fire lower right.
Beautiful.
Anybody? How many people don't have temp HP anymore?
I don't have temp HP, but I'm fine. I'm in triple digits. Well, I am mildly scuffed.
You're inconvenienced.
5 hit points.
I'm good.
I am up to full, and I also have temp HP, so we're golden.
I don't think we. Yeah. What about you, Anuka?
I'm all good.
We're still
Just making sure while we
running
have a
spell light.
moment of healing time.
Yeah.
But yes,
Great, perfect.
Great. So you're in a hallway.
Are we?
Does the wind feel
I mean, it felt ominous,
feel
but
bad,
it didn't
man?
stay around.
Okay,
it was
great.
like a burst of
Oh,
wind.
Yeah.
great?
So it's not like a draft.
It's not a draft.
Okay.
Well, we have no way to see through this door, right? True seeing can't see through things.
No, you'd have to open the door.
Yeah, I could see through into the ethereal plane if I use it, but also that's a beefy
Yeah.
boy,
It's a big
and I
spell.
couldn't get it back.
I don't think we need to.
We'd
Well,
be draining a lot of energy from me. So
do we think this is it, y'all? Should we?
We still have
I don't think. No, we
can't-
still
we
have
can't
so
get
many.
Still
into
three
the
mask
main
pieces
one.
to get.
Mask
we have to
pieces.
get all the
Don't
pieces
accidentally
for the key.
stumble
Right.
upon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lauren.
Yeah.
because there's a big
Bahuna.
lock
Keep
to the
going.
big bad
Okay.
door.
Is the door locked?
It is not. It's just an inside door in
Is
a
it
castle.
trapped?
I'm assuming
Guess
not.
not.
If I
I'm
just
assuming
checked
that
it
they're
was
thinking
open.
that most of the people that are coming through this corridor are going to be part of
Supposed to be
Cinderstorm's
It is.
here.
crew.
Yeah, it is not locked or trapped. You can
Okay.
tell very easily.
Someone else want to peek out? Because now I'm scared. I don't want to go first anymore.
Well, now I don't want to go first.
I'll poke my head through.
You poke your head through. It's pretty. What you see is a large hall.
Kitchen.
Okay.
Stairs to Ganondorf.
Big hall.
Those are stairs.
These are stairs that go up. Over here is over to the north side. There seems to be another door and a hallway. Although neither of those things look like doors, but trust me, there's a door over there,
Okay.
and there's a big sort of main gate down here
Okay.
that heads seemingly out to the courtyard of the castle. In fact, as when you look through, there are windows on that side, and you can see, like, there's demons or devils out there defending the castle.
Can they see through the windows?
They don't seem to be paying attention. There's a
Okay.
battle out
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a wall going on.
I guess.
there. And then across the way, there is a staircase in the way, but I'll give it to you. There seems to be a hallway over there, and in the lower left-hand corner, there is
Okay.
another door.
But I can't see anybody like
There are no
around. Nobody in the room.
beings. No.
Okay. We're
Can we
clear.
all scurry out and then
Let's go.
You head
scavenger
out
hunt?
into it.
I'm gonna check the fake plant.
You check the
Of course,
plant.
they would have fake plants.
It's not a fake plant.
I
It's
know.
it's a plant.
Ooh, real.
You feel another burst of this wind from around you somewhere, but nothing seems to occur.
Does the wind smell like anything?
Is it like
doesn't
breath?
smell like anything. Doesn't smell like breath. Just smells like wind. Just a weird.
Gigantic being.
Is it?
fighting its
Does
way
it?
through
Is
the
it
castle?
going like it just like shoots past?
Sort
us
of
when
goes
we feel
past
it?
you all and then moves on.
It's coming
Is
from
it going
one
in a
direction?
direction?
It
Yeah.
comes from one direction and goes through the other.
Is it inconsistent in that?
It is inconsistent as far as where it comes
Okay.
from.
Huh.
Is it consistent which way it's going?
No.
Okay,
It
it's
seems
just
to be
all over.
passing you,
Okay.
and then it dissipates.
Okay.
I think this place is haunted.
Does it feel
Moon's
haunted?
Feel haunted.
I
Does
feel
it feel
a cold
haunted?
spot.
I mean,
As a as a man of death god, does
I
it
mean,
feel haunted?
something is up. Sure.
Devil's outside, so who knows?
Well, also, tons of people have died here. I'd be surprised if this wasn't haunted.
Is it mean haunted?
Probably. You saw how the
Delicious.
chef was just fucking.
Where would we?
I
Are
guess
we?
check
Are we
these
in the? Are we
doors.
like finally in?
You're in
the
this room.
foyer?
Yes, you're in this room.
I would like to open up the door at the north end.
The north end. You open up the door, and you look through, and you see a hallway.
Great.
Said hallway seems relatively empty. This is
Okay.
a weirdly empty, ominously empty sort of castle,
Except for this wind.
except for the wind.
Well, I think I say we stick together and go room by room as far as we can go and see if we can't find any more of these mask pieces.
How do we know, just from like being outside and going inside now? Do we? How tall is this castle?
You know, pretty tall. Just a couple floors and a roof,
I
but
don't
a couple tall floors and a roof.
Okay.
Does-
Just because I was like, should we start
Going up.
going up at any point? But not if it's like 30 floors.
It's not that high.
It's not.
Does this seem like the same trap I fell for with the Amizu?
No, it doesn't. It definitely feels weird, but not. Yeah.
I think we just got lucky because everyone's outside right now, so I think we should.
I have never been lucky a day in my life.
Planting the
Not
C4
today.
charges on the
Today.
wall.
There.
Should we check the door on the right or the door on the left?
So did you go into this hallway, or did you just check the door?
I just opened up the door.
Let's
I
go
don't
to
know
the
who's
door,
joining
the
me.
bottom left first.
So you want to go here?
I think that's the.
We should open all the doors, see which one is not a
Boulder
hallway.
parchment shears?
Yeah.
Rooms,
Yeah.
and
Find
then
if
go.
there's just regular rooms and not hallways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So you're
just
just checking
searching.
all the rooms.
Yes, we're
So you
searching.
check this one. Left
Yeah.
is a hallway, as you can see.
Yeah.
All right, so we don't go
And
down.
then lower left, somebody opens it up, and you look inside, and you see this sort of extravagant workbench thing, with a weird mold of 2 metal pieces, as well as some other tools.
Okay.
And then you hear a noise, which is like
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
in another corner.
Do we
And-
see
and-
anything?
Who's poking their head into this door?
I mean, I'll
So Lilia, you make a perception check.
why did I volunteer?
Uh
God.
9.
9.
oh. Oh
You-
boy.
You hear a noise, but you don't see much. It's dark in there.
Is this like the alchemy section thing?
This was
that we're looking
the
for?
thing that you were looking for as far as making the mask and maybe grinding down rubies. But
Once I'm told it's
Lilia,
there,
you
I-
don't see anything. But then you hear, "Oh, that is interesting. Oh, there are people."
dear.
And hopping up on sort of a counter on the right side of this room, and pulling down like a leather strap from the top, which shows off a bunch of like potions, and there's like a sword and other such
Sword.
things.
We're in Castle
You know how we
Dimitrescu
are
right
with
now.
buying
Yes.
swords from.
That is what I stole this blatantly from. But
Oh, shit.
I was wondering if somebody would pick up the obvious thing that
Yes.
I've stolen this from. But
I'm looking for the patrolling bad guy now.
but you see this sort of goblin who has hopped up on the counter and goes, you look like an adventurer. Come on in. Come on in.
Jesus. Okay.
This is the workshop and also the House of Deel. I'm Deel.
Hi, Deel.
Deel.
That's correct.
Kind of like when we met.
Trust. Yeah. Nice to meet you. We're just kind of poking our heads in.
It does look like you are doing this.
Yes. Are you going to be here later?
I'm here a lot. See, this is
lives
a
here.
place that I can sort of. Well, this is where the previous owner let me sell my wares, and then it's now, of course,
A different owner.
the different owner who makes it a little more difficult to sell my wares. A lot of these devils don't want what I have. So,
Oh, well, what do you have?
well, I've got some potions. I've got this sword that I made to kill Cinderstorm, but I don't know how to use swords.
I would love
and
to
I've got
insight
this
check
big
the
book.
hell out of this.
Yeah.
In a big book, he said.
And a big book.
A big book.
Deal, you're going to be our best.
What type of book?
Okay.
What a guy.
I'm very interested in your sword and your book, but I would also like to insight check.
And make an
this.
insight check.
Everything.
Because that worked really well for Trust.
Everyone have at least one healing potion.
Finally. That is a 32.
A 32. Deal wants to sell you his wares and is not a fan of Cinderstorm.
Great. Okay. Awesome. Yes.
You love
Is
so much
anyone
for the
else
sword.
with me in the workshop?
I think once we heard you start talking,
You would've
and
been
he
able to,
said,
yeah.
"Come on in," we all kind of followed
Yes.
you in.
Bless. Okay.
When
hey,
he said the sword, I'm gonna like touch Wynn's arm.
Hey, Wynn.
And I'm like,
Yes.
I think there's a thing that is here for you. That
yes,
maybe you
I
should
would like
consider.
to check that out.
sword.
The sword.
What do you mean it's to kill Cinderstorm?
I mean, I made it because I wanted to kill
fuck that
Cinderstorm
guy.
and I hate him. So
Oh.
it's pretty strong and might be able to kill him.
If
Oh,
we,
so you're an enchanter, not as well as an.
Well, sometimes it's a hobby of mine. I've been stuck here for like 2 years. I decided to take up a
I
hobby.
am fascinated. Kieran is on a journey to collect new friends.
and what-
we just so happen our friend here is great with swords.
It looks like it. You do look good with swords. I mean, you've got 2 of them. Although I've seen people who carry them around and don't know what they're doing, so...
But you know,
I'm
he's
always looking to upgrade.
been looking for the most special sword. It looks like you have that. I'm trying to
Yes.
flatter this guy.
Well, I'm happy for the flattery.
Same.
Devils, man.
Yeah, devils are screaming outside.
They sound awfully like got like an alarm of some sort.
Yeah, weird.
long as they're not sending the alarm.
How much
on
for the
us.
sword?
Well, if you would like to check out this, here, let me take it down for you. And it's a relatively similar black scimitar from what you've got, but it's very it's nicely well made, but it's also sort of goblin well made. So depending on the universe, but this is it looks rough, but clearly is
Tough.
awesome,
Yeah.
right? This is like, so it's got this weird jaggedy handle and stuff and whatnot, but jagged other side, the curved side is all jagged and cool looking. This is Deel's revenge.
I hope that this sword doesn't have any sort of like extraneous devil contracts or like any like
There's not like
fine
an
points that we
entity
might not be
inside
aware
of it.
Just
of.
slacking.
I
Feels like there's a story there,
Yes.
but I don't know how
We
to
don't
do
have enough
that.
time to talk about
Okay.
it.
I don't like devils.
yeah no I figured it's just we've
Does the sword though?
I don't think so.
Have you asked it?
Could
Did
I-
it answer
could I
when you
answer?
asked it?
Do you like devils? I made you specifically to kill them.
Oh, geez, I don't know. I don't like devils.
Did the sword just talk to me?
Oh my god.
You just hear a nuke go.
I don't appreciate funny business in my shop.
Sorry.
Yeah, Nuka.
We've had a long day.
we have
I've had a long 2 years.
Okay.
so have we actually
Oh my god.
Well, actually, debatable.
but
How much money have you got on you?
Debatable.
What?
How much money have you got on you?
There's $4.
How
in
much
a
would
shoe.
it take to get rid of your Cinder storm problem?
I don't know if I think you can do that, but I'm happy for the money.
I mean we just took care of the chef so
Well, somebody just needed to break out of his thing, right?
I mean theoretically I don't know they all hyped it up downstairs it's like
we-
oh the
we just
chef
kicked
good luck
his
getting
ass.
through the chef so I kind of assumed he was going to be
Well, if you got, did you get any of the souls?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they're really good to drink.
Are you
the
interested?
good to drink.
Well, if you're really tired, I mean, it can make you feel like you've
It
had a
is
whole
the
sleep.
Orflings nailed it.
Wait. Oh, interesting.
Well, it can make you feel like you've had an entire night's rest.
Like even like your
There's
mana
a sort
will,
of
will your mana come back?
moral conundrum, but and that's the problem.
But I mean, if they're already
like
processed,
that. Does that mean like you get your spell slots back? Okay. Shit. Interesting.
yeah. So
It's
like,
like
it'll
when
it'll
I
make you
eat
feel
a
like
quesadilla
keep
from
that
Taco
for, like,
Bell, and I
later.
apologize to the
Yeah.
male dairy cow
Because I'm
who
like
had to
in
die.
a good situation.
the male
But
terrier.
also-
Also,
been really good.
I didn't do it. They're considered a waste product.
Yes.
Good to know.
Souls. Total waste
No,
product.
male dairy cows, but sure.
but anyway, sorry.
You could scrounge together some coin.
Sure.
Yeah.
Possibly.
How much have you got?
I've got like 2,000 plus gold.
Honest wins.
Is that?
I'm not saying to him. I'm just like thinking.
He's asking you though.
$20.
20 gold.
I will let you have this for 2,500. That's a very good price for a very magnificent
That is
sword.
a really. I don't think you're going to
because
find
I
another
don't
sword
like
from you.
Cinderstorm.
Can you possibly do
And
with
you look like you
barter
can
and
hit
trade?
things.
Because you have that other sword, the vicious scimitar that we
No,
haven't really
I
used.
gave that up.
Oh.
It's still in your inventory.
Is it?
You've got 5 swords on
Oh,
you.
shit. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can toss that in there.
I don't like bartering.
Okay.
I like mine.
honestly-
This has never been used. It's
2200.
fresh forged.
2,200. Make a persuasion check.
Come on, win.
It's already a low price.
Yeah,
It
it's,
is
it's
really
an
Yeah,
insanely low price.
Oh.
Oh dear.
It's gonna go up now.
But Lily's,
9.
But Lily's in
9?
the room. Does that help?
I don't like bartering.
Just her presence.
3,000.
Win. I'm so sorry for my friend. I truly. We're more used to bartering and trading, but I understand your circumstances. Would you consider going back down to 2,500?
Make a persuasion check. With disadvantage.
Have 2,500 win.
Disadvantage?
Yeah. Damn it.
That's fine. I rolled the same number twice.
I'll say
Giving Lily a disadvantage on persuasion checks is like,
Yeah, it doesn't do it.
It makes it
She's
like
fine.
nearly normal. So that
Nearly
is
normal.
a 23.
2750.
Do you have that win? What? How much do you have?
2,200.
Here's 115. We need to kill this thing.
Wait, how much do we still need? everyone throw in some
I
gold.
can't.
You owe me money.
you're
I do owe you, but I can give you again. I can give you in barter and trade, but that's how we do.
I can chip in too.
Okay.
So
I mean,
we need
technically I can as well,
550 gold. So now we need 400 gold. I can
throw in 100. It's fine.
I'll also throw.
I don't know if I gave you money when you arrived back here. Did I?
Okay.
I logged in and I have
Yeah, you already owe me
115.
some money.
Okay.
That's fine.
You've been.
This is a donation.
Vigilanteing.
Right, so 100,
Doesn't pay well.
200 if I
200. So that way, so now we need just two more hundred. Yeah. No, fuck. I don't know.
Do you need more?
No, I think I'm just trying to figure out how much. So you said it was
2750
minus 150 minus 100.
Minus 115.
Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry. It's 100 minus 200. Okay, so and then I'll do the rest. So that's
All right.
135. So
Great. Thank you for this big bag of gold. Here, have a sword. Hope you use it well.
What's
And what's the book that you have?
Yeah.
Oh, this book.
Yeah.
Supposedly it makes you tougher.
It's fucking much.
Imagine that.
Figures fucking much.
How long does it look like it'll
How
take
much
to
is that
read?
book?
All the while. It's a big book. I'm not much of a
fast
reader.
And how much for the book?
I'm a protege, one could say.
Well, it's a pretty magnificent book.
I assume so, if it can make you...
So some,
I've heard of books making you smarter, not beefier.
it's not on my magic item list as far as what prices should be.
I'll also
I
donate
have 10
135.
platinum. I can't really put anything forward.
Forget it. I'll
I can
worry
put.
about
I can
it.
put through. I can put rubies
Nala,
forward.
why don't you take
Lilia,
a break?
is
We
that
gotta grind up the
giving people
rubies.
money?
I do have rubies. I got.
Well, we gotta grind those.
I've got.
Well, maybe when we come
1300.
back to put this mask together, we can ask him if.
I gotta
Well, we
return
can
this.
ask him if he could grind the rubies while we do stuff.
Yeah, smart. What do we need those for
'Cause
again?
I don't know how long.
the hey, you can't vanish anywhere.
Right. Okay. Great. Brilliant.
I got
Well,
1,000
this one
for ya.
is.
I think I have some rubies too.
It's pretty expensive. This one.
How expensive
Yeah,
is
this
it?
is gonna.
How much have you got?
This is gonna clean us out, y'all.
Yeah, this guy.
This fucking
This is
guy.
gonna be a $4,000 if I'm.
We're the first
Why don't we
customers
just
he's
ask
seen
instead
in a
of
while.
assuming and giving Cameron ideas?
16 platinum.
I'm saying what I've got is 10 platinum. So
No,
I can't.
I just know what I have, and I don't want to spend all of
It's like, hey, buddy, here's 900 gold. And that's all I got, which is significantly
You
less
only
than
got
one of these
900,
is
yeah.
worth.
Yeah, we're gold light.
Yeah. How much?
This guy's cleaning us out.
I
Well,
have
maybe we'll get some money once we
How
kill
much is?
Cinderstorm.
Do you have any?
I want to know how much we need before I say how much.
Yeah, no,
I have.
exactly.
Well, Cameron can easily
Cameron
look
can
into
see all
your.
of our-
Cameron's
all of our-
not
find
looking.
it.
Shush.
I wasn't looking actually. You would
Maybe
need.
we'll find more gold around in the different rooms.
It's like the coins are floating on the outside of the room.
You
Okay.
would need some 5,000.
Cool. So yeah. So here's the thing. We wouldn't. So hold on. Let me just confirm with my friends real quick.
Sure.
Huddle
I
up.
just turn around. So we wouldn't be able to use this book before we fight.
But it's just
No.
good for
Bad
Kieran
boy.
to have.
But it would be
Just
good for
like,
Kieran to have.
yeah.
Perhaps we could make a down payment instead of paying the whole thing. Because quite honestly, I don't feel like going bankrupt at the moment.
We
And I
can
feel
assume
like
that
I
we
am
might
the
find
only
some
one
money.
out of
Fair.
us.
As an enchanting individual,
change it
do
to
you
anything
do you
before or
do you have a
after?
lot
No,
of
it doesn't make
enchanting
any difference.
components?
And I also think we might find some
Are you
money.
running light on chanting components? I easily confront you a few
Yeah,
thousand.
It was a hobby I picked up, and
Yeah?
actually
I
these
have
devils give off a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, that's. I have a
Okay,
little.
got you. Because I could easily front you
That is my
that
total.
amount
Okay. So
in enchanting
So,
materials if
yeah.
that would work.
Right now.
Yeah.
Lilia has hardly been able to buy
We
herself
between us,
anything.
we can get you to like 3,000, but that
Yeah.
would be like it. And I don't think that's enough.
Yeah. So
To be fair, Lilia just stole some shit earlier.
yeah, because paying for it would have been ludicrous in a fantasy of fantasy lands. They don't have a real economy.
How much HP do you have on top? No, I'm just kidding. Kieran doesn't mean that.
What do you want to do, Kieran?
Jesus.
I guess
I'm gonna death ward myself and hope for the
Uh,
best.
It does take a while to read.
Yeah.
48 hours to read.
Yeah.
No, we need him to grind down our
So-
rubies. Can we think about it?
Sure, I will
So
be here.
are you going? This is like your permanent residence for your shop, correct? Like you don't
Pretty
like,
much.
vanish and bounce around places. Okay, so could we put this item on hold, and then once we go defeat Big boy.
I'll be certain if any other passers-by appear, I will definitely not sell this book to them. That I can promise.
I do think we want it, but I think that
What a guy.
it would cause a little bit of financial strain
Fair.
at the moment.
Well, I have to sell things at the price that they are worth.
That's absolutely fair,
and this is undervalued.
yeah, absolutely. I totally appreciate that. It's just we a lot of the work that we've been doing recently has not been
pro
wholly
bono.
compensated.
That's fair.
So
I really think we're gonna find something.
I'm not a fan of pro bono work.
yeah, it's the pits.
I like money.
That's
Speaking
what
of pro
happens
bono
when you're
My name is
saving the
Deel.
world.
we need to be look around. We're gonna take a look around. Would you be able to help us out with these?
How long would you say, as an expert, of course, how long would it take to crush 1,000 gold coins worth of ruby?
Well, I think that machine over there does that.
Wow.
Yeah, but like
There's
how
a
long
ruby
do you
crusher
think it would
in the
take
corner.
for the
I think-
ruby
I think
crusher to work?
Does it look like it's just like a panel that you go?
Well, no, because it's a spinny thing and it
so-
crushes
Yeah,
it
how
up.
long do you think 1,000 gold coins?
I mean, a decent
Crushing.
amount of time. Are you looking to crush a bunch of...
Could we
Yeah.
hire you to crush?
Hire
some
sounds like
rupees?
money. If you want to just leave it running and hope for the best, maybe that's better than hiring
Let's just do
me.
that.
Seeing as you don't have any money.
Dude, just
Right.
not. I'm not willing to shell
no.
$5,000
Do that.
for a book.
Do you
I
happen
won't
to know
read.
how to start the machine?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can show you that. That's no problem.
just
I'll
try.
pull out 1,000 gold worth of rubies.
Nola, do you need the rubies for anything else besides summoning?
Just house
A
summoning, I
vacation home.
think.
Which we don't need
Yeah.
more.
Then
Because we can just plain
How
shift.
did I get that many? I
So I split it.
have 5,000 gold. I have
Worth of rubies?
$5,000 worth of rubies.
Well,
Or gold
maybe
pieces
he'll
worth
just
of rubies.
accept
I think it's
for-
because we used to have a lot more, and I used pretty much my rubies.
Yeah,
as
and
some-
I didn't because you always do the spell by yourself. So I,
I
haven't
don't
had to give
remember
up any
you
of my
guys
rubies.
purchasing 5,000 gold worth
I
of
think
rubies.
Might have been
I
in
found
maybe in
them in
the
one
might
of
have
the
found them
dragon
in the Dragon Slayer, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, we
and I
found
just
more in
have
the
a
blue one, I
shit
think.
ton of them and
I
never
took all
used
the
them.
jade
Do you only
and
accept
amber.
gold for payment? Could we
I
give
mean,
you rubies?
Are they good rubies?
I
they
don't know.
good
Can I
rubies?
show the rubies to the goblin?
He takes it and whips out one of those eyes.
Yeah.
And can you pick out one that looks like it's worth roughly 1,000 gold coins? We'll crush that one.
Because
Yeah.
Nala has them as well.
Yeah. Nala's on charge of
Well, I already
that.
pulled out my 1,000.
Yeah, you're fine. Nala's got it.
These are pretty good rubies.
Well,
I got them from a dragon. I certainly hope they do.
Dragons have good taste.
They do have good taste. This one also tried to eat
Hey,
us,
that's
so
racist.
excellent taste, really. in that
I will
regard.
accept half cost in rubies. Other half gold.
That I believe we can do.
Yeah, we could do 2,500 in gold between the three of us, I
Yeah.
think.
Is this for the book?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sweet.
Wait,
We're getting that collectibles trophy.
Right. 833
What's the
Speed
potion?
run,
between the three of us.
100%.
Oh, a ruby.
I'm just gonna hope we find some.
You said 833 per.
What are platinum? Or it's 10 gold
10
pieces.
gold, yeah.
So that's.
Your inventory will show your maximum.
83.
Wait, no. Divided by 10.
Yeah, it is.
So 83. Great. Okay.
great.
It's a good book.
How long does it take to
This
attune
is funny because I
something?
thought about putting
An
that in
hour.
Deel's shop
Yay.
before you mentioned it, by the way.
Okay. Excellent.
It's like, dang.
Squad.
Hearing 89, I was like, Jesus.
All right.
Well, okay.
Well, these rubies are good,
Yay.
and this money is better.
Well, we're happy to help.
Thank you.
Remove
And I like
2,500
books.
rupees.
It's a good one, maybe. I don't know. I didn't
Don't
read.
start reading that just yet.
You have to
There
do
are
it within
rules.
6 days.
There are rules to it.
48 hours. Over 6 days of fear.
If you don't do it,
Great.
it goes away.
PB and my extra hit points.
I now only have 2,500 gold pieces worth of rupees.
Tragic.
Destitute.
So are you going to try grinding these rubies and just leaving it running?
We'll set them in and
It's like some
Let's get
magical weird device that's going...
press the button or pull the lever.
And it goes.
What does
And
this
begins
button
crushing.
Yeah. Great.
And Deel's like, well, thank you for your deals.
Hey, this
Thank
guy.
you for your deal.
If you need a closet to stand in ever, this is one of them.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
And may we just watch over you in these trying times.
Sure, whatever. Go kill Cinderstorm.
Yeah.
Well, that was very surprising.
Can
I did not
do.
expect
What's your
to
sword like?
come across.
Yes,
I
it's
gotta
called-
attune it.
Yeah, you do have to attune it, so that would take but it's called Deel's Revenge. D-E-E-L.
Would it be a good idea, Win, for you to spend some time attuning it while the rest of us go look
Just
for the
look around.
masterpieces?
That's
Just
a
wanna
good
watch-
idea.
Kind of watch the rubies
Maybe.
while they
Keep an eye on
churn.
the-
Yeah, keep an eye
on the rubies while they churn.
Yeah,
Sure.
but also let's try our best. I know we're going to be in and out of 300 feet of each other, but when we can, let's try to keep our rings active.
We'll check in with you.
Okay.
Because if there is a big beefy thing that needs to be slashed down in one of these rooms, I certainly don't want to be there without Win.
But we have a Nuka to help.
We do.
If you want me to stay here with the rubies.
No, we want you to come with us.
Win needs to he needs to get to know his new sword.
Oh, you got a
Why
new
he's
sword.
staying
They have to
behind.
commune, and
Yes.
it's a lot harder because he can't just talk to this one.
Yeah.
You helped pay for that sword.
Put all of your savings.
Okay.
into
So
the sword deals extra damage to extraplanar creatures from not
Such
the
as
material
Cinderstorm.
plane,
Ooh.
but
That's gonna work
and
all
extra
sorts.
damage on
And
top of that
amazing.
to fiends specifically.
nice.
Ooh.
So both. Yeah.
But it's not radiant damage, right?
Necrotic.
Necrotic and then
And
force,
force.
force damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
And it's a
So
+3.
it's situational.
Which one are you going to unattune of your swords?
The one that will kill him.
Yeah, the one that hurts me.
What?
one.
I would fucking
Unless I
hope.
want to like pop out the eye and not use that.
Three
no.
swords.
I
Zolo
stab
from
the hilt
One
into the
Piece.
eyeball.
Yeah.
Just run. It's
That's the
beefy
fucked up
eye
Zoro
socket.
from One Piece.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. Let's go scavenger
Go
hunt.
find some
All right, so
masks.
when you're staying behind,
Yeah.
as you
I think
attempt
that's
to
smart.
unattune from Darkheart, make a wisdom saving. throw.
Oh
I'll
no.
say he's not going to go quietly.
That's fair.
I have things that will help if this goes poorly for me.
He said I will not
That
go
look-
quietly into
Oh,
that dark
okay.
haversack.
17.
17. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's hard, but you are able to, as Kelran screams, "No, no, no! I must kill!" And how dare you get rid of me? You are nothing. You are nothing. And fades away
my
as you
God.
unattune.
Just for like
Well,
good measure,
put him
I'm
in the
gonna like
haversack
drop him
with
on the
the-
ground and take it.
Okay.
the bagpipes. Just keep them in the same.
Oh my god.
They have a special pocket for
Ooh, look, a
terrible
sword.
things.
I'm just like, I can't wait till I meet like just the worst musician and I can be like, here's some bagpipe.
Oh my god.
Send them to Trust's court, and Trust's like, "Who is this fucker?"
By worst musician, I don't mean talent, I do mean personality.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing.
He'd still be like, "Who is this fucker?" Anyway,
Sorry, Trust.
So you are beginning to attune.
Yes.
Deal's like, "So you're just staying here then?" Cool.
Just gonna hang
Have
out
a
here. If that's
conversation
all
with
right.
him
Yeah.
about I don't know. Something
Yep.
something goblin.
I mean, we both hate Cinderstorm. We have that in common.
We,
That's
we do both
legit.
hate Cinderstorm.
see if you can get out any information like that might help us.
Yeah, like, are there any
Like
gold
where he
pieces
is,
in the
like-
vases?
Got you.
Where we
Guys,
can
there's a
find
war going
him,
on.
if he
Let's
has
go.
any weaknesses. Just like
Cool.
get all the info, get all the dirty details.
Okay,
Probably
you
doesn't
begin
leave
having
this
random
room.
conversations
Yeah,
with
small
Deal,
talk.
and the rest of you head out into this room.
Which hall would you guys like to go down
Let's
first?
just go as
Well,
As
did
we
we
find
check
them.
the door directly north of the
As you
Workshop.
exit into the foyer,
wind?
the wind appears, and it appears and flows through you, and then you see a sort of figure form.
Uh-oh.
Like you're here on the left side, and it seems to form
side.
over here, and this massive sort of beast of
Oh.
sort of black smoke and fiery red eyes and a huge sort of mouth of pitch darkness, like darker than the smoke around it, lets out a and reaches out towards you and begins sort of moving very slowly in your direction, marching towards you.
we blow on it, does it disappear?
No, thank you. All right. Just move away from it. It's moving slow.
Let's go into the hall. Run to the hallway and close the door behind
check
us.
a door. Check her
This
hallway.
one?
Yeah, I want to run to the hallway and close the door behind
follows
us.
you towards the door. You go and you close the door, and you feel this on the door as some of the smoke comes through,
Not
and
the
it
whole
starts
thing,
seeping through on the sides of the door.
We'll back up
All right.
further
You
into
back
this
up
other
further
room.
into the
Yeah, let's
hallway.
just go.
Close that door too.
You go into this other room.
Yeah.
You enter into it, and it's like a servant's quarters sort of thing.
Shit.
And you wait just to see, and you like get ready your weapons and stuff, but nothing seems to follow you into this room.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but now we're like
It's
trapped.
okay, Win, but keep your guard up.
It's Castle Dimitrescu.
Okay, can we hunt around the room for
Anything.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Find a mask.
Someone want to help me look?
Yeah, I'll help. You can do advantage because you're going to be better at it than me.
It's still fine. 18.
18. You search around. This is a sort of rundown. I mean, it's a servant's quarters, so you find like a journal that's sort of this standard leather, and you read through it, and there's some normal stuff until about a while ago when Cinderstorm took over and was like, we have to evacuate the castle, and they're attacking and stuff, and then the journal ends. So this room doesn't seem to have been used a lot in the past couple of years. It's sort of a rundown servant's quarters.
How long has Cinderstorm been here?
Like
It's a couple
2
years.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
About
a year
it.
and a half, technically.
Yeah, about the amount of time we were gone.
Right. Okay.
Because they did fight back, so it was a year and a half.
Cool. So
Well, if we're confident that there's nothing in here.
Head back out.
Yeah.
All right, get ready. See if the smoke monster's there.
It's the thing from
open,
Lost.
You open the door. There's nothing there.
Ooh.
All right.
When we get in there, let's just go straight to that hallway on the other side that Lilia looked, the one on the north behind the stairs.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
try and make note where the wind comes from.
I don't think it.
It is vague.
Can we try to be
Ask
stealthy
not
about
to
it?
the wind blows. The wind blows for you.
You can be stealthy if you want.
Yeah, let's try to be stealthy.
So as you move through this hallway and into the main hall again, make a stealth check.
Clang, clang, clang.
Everybody?
15.
Everyone who isn't Win, because Win's making small talk in attuning.
Yep.
33.
8.
Jesus. 16.
Same face. I made that.
That's a 6.
6.
6 and 8.
Nala.
14.
14. So you're not the stealthiest of a bunch with all your heavy armor, but Shar, you like go through really quiet.
Yeah.
Lily, you're behind pretty quiet. Nala, quiet, and then from
I
behind.
love that video of people actually
Yeah,
sneaking
actually
in it.
doing it. Yes, this is why you can't sneak, and
it's
it's
so
very
funny.
funny.
I just.
It's so good.
That
Our
also,
links,
like,
our links are
that
together.
Video,
It's stuck. Get you off. There we go.
like that video, and then the knowledge that Win did set changes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you get
Like
into the
clang,
main
clang,
this
clang,
foyer
clang,
again. You look around. Nothing seems to happen. There's nothing there.
Right to the north. Yeah.
To the north. You head into the north hallway. And you are presented with sort of a door to your left, right, and one on the far end.
Should we do the same? Just do a circle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right first.
As,
To the right
as we're
first?
walking, I'm going to ask everybody, just like, do we think it's possible Deel might have had one of the mask pieces?
No, I think he would have told us.
If he really wanted Cinderstorm gone, he would
like,
have.
I feel like I got a really good read on him, and he
Yeah.
seemed really on the level.
You,
Like,
you would
he
say
just
we
wanted
can
to
trust him.
Oh, Kieran.
Listen,
You can deal with him.
we can deal with
Hey.
Kieran,
There's nothing to fear.
God damn it.
God.
Get out.
God
him. There
damn
is
it,
nothing
Kieran.
to fear but fear herself.
Yourself, and you should
I
make
want that
note
on
of
my
that.
am not
Sharon.
afraid of my
That's a good one. That's right down.
Unfortunately, we are
Something,
not
something,
afraid.
yarn.
We are not afraid.
Why are you putting so much emphasis on these words?
Because
She's my new magic
Never,
mommy.
like Lilia just claps Anuka on the shoulders, like, never go to the
Don't worry about
Feywilds.
it. And if you're going to the Feywild, certainly don't introduce yourself by your full name.
No, I do really want to know what love is like, though. She was
Certainly
one of
don't
the-
lead
they,
with
they
a-
were one of the
Yeah.
Kieran
Hope and
Dolan
love.
is.
hope and I.
Open love.
They sound nice.
Well, but they're phased, so
Not
to
so
say?
much.
I remember
What are
we
they-
failed.
nice.
Shaw, we failed our
Fear's
fate
nice.
test. Remember
Yeah.
that?
What are they
we
called
helped
in
people
Phantom
and it wasn't the
Tollbooth?
right
I think
thing
Rhyme
to do.
and Reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, they've all been nice.
I do too.
They
You
just
head into
also
this
have
next
shit that
hallway.
they want
Yep.
us to do.
This is just our talk as we're like,
Yep.
Yeah, we're
And
having a conversation.
it's just a hallway
Stealthy.
to the next room.
Are those dressers?
These are benches.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Benches.
Nice.
Stools.
Good craftsmanship.
And you head into the next room, I assume?
Is that another
Yes.
plant?
It's a candelabra, I think. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
It might be a plant.
Char's just convinced of checking every plant. Like
These
they're
plants can't be
hidden
real.
in
Can
a
I-
plant.
Can I hide?
Because
in
that's where
this
Char.
plant?
I'm gonna say like I used to hide things in plants in the castle.
Why are you holding the mic that way now?
Because I don't feel like leaning forward anymore.
That's fair.
And it doesn't reach me.
So the problem is it makes a bunch of noise when you're holding it
That's so unfortunate. I'm very
because it'll every time the cable moves it goes plunk, 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 plunk.
Do
So
you
that is
wanna change
unfortunate. But
Spaces? You
I
want
just
to
want to
sit?
lay on the floor. That's really what's
Oh.
It's fine.
yeah,
You
I'm
could
sorry.
probably
I feel
attach that to the bottom of the coffee table.
No, this is fine.
Okay. But yeah,
But you head into the next
I'll lean
room.
Like, I hid things in plants all the time.
No, wait, me
Aw, I
too.
wish I saw that in that little ethereal area.
That would've
Well,
been
I think it was
Depressing
more
enough.
focused on things that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Mine was pretty close. That had me fooled for a second.
I never would have guessed.
I hit a couple things when I was a kid, like in the piano, like in the grand foyer.
Yeah.
My parents never would find it there.
I'm sorry, working. Is there anything in the plant?
There's
No.
nothing in the plant.
There's nothing. Is there anything
You
on the
head into the
table?
dining room. It is a dining room. There's sort of. It doesn't look like a used dining room. You assume Cinderstorm eats his souls up in his room, his bath of lava.
Like a fucking
Is he
college
naked
kid.
in that bath of lava?
Most likely.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight him in the nude.
It's like the Hulk
Dicks out.
from Thor Ragnarok. That's in
Dicks
my brain now.
Cinderstorm dicks out.
Ew.
Maybe that'll be like a good
Should
place
we
to
all
This is
aim.
gonna
get
be
our...
like
No.
No, Kieran,
Is this
no,
what
no,
we're
no.
doing?
you keep your plate armor on.
But you're in.
It's half plate.
But the dining room is a dining room, but there's cobwebs and such everywhere. Looks
meal
like it
stripped
was
down.
set for a meal however long ago.
Yucky.
And since is not that anymore. It's just
Right.
sort of mold and grossness.
I wonder
Okay.
what Deel's had to eat these past 2 years.
Goblin
I'm sure he knows a significant amount.
metabolism might
Magic.
be great.
Do we see the other thing leading up?
Yes.
Do y'all
There is
just want to
another-
check this out while we're here?
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be anything on the table though, like that.
Nope, it's a set table from a long time
I would
ago.
assume we glance in that hallway and we confirm that it.
That goes back to the kitchen. You can figure that out.
Yes.
Okay, we're not going that
lovely
way.
cartographer.
As you go into that hallway, you see the shadow form on the other end and start dancing towards you.
Can you fuck off, man? What happens if I like cast light, like the light cantrip?
You cast light. It keeps coming towards you.
Please don't.
Closed door.
Once the door, it starts seeping through, coming at you. As it gets sort of close to
No. Stop that.
Shar, you feel like as it gets towards you, you feel this sort of. It feels like these loops of magic grab your arm and start pulling you.
Uh oh. Can I get out of it?
Make a dexterity save.
Oh, yeah.
Should be easy enough.
She'll never make it.
Wasn't great. Hang on.
Was it not great in real life, or was it not great for sure?
That was a 10.
10.
Oh my god.
I don't
luckily,
think dodge.
it didn't roll very well either. So
Oh.
it grabs you and you just barely pull yourself away. And as it was like grabbing onto you and pulling, you saw your fingers sort of start to disappear. And so you're very glad to get away. And then you all rush north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all rush into that room as the shadow beast sort of doesn't seem to follow you into that one. You're in another hallway.
Go through again.
You go through and you find yourself in a gallery. There's a bunch of paintings and statues and that sort of thing.
We check behind the painting, see if there's like a safe or something.
I'll get to that once I go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the mid-session announcements for episode 84 of Welcome to the Bone Era. If you like the show, be sure to head over to patreon.com/CameronofEskDavis. That is where I accept money as the company to put into this program, mainly, and other artistic projects, but mainly this one. Podcast hosting and all of that costs money, and any support is really awesome, makes us able to keep releasing this every couple of weeks. If you like the music that I use, that's tabletopaudio.com. Tim makes great stuff. Head over there for that. Hope you're enjoying this castle romp with the puzzles and stuff. This arc that we're on is actually a pretty long one, but I do enjoy this one. We are inching towards our 100th ever session. In fact, in person, our next session that we're going to be playing in a few weeks is actually going to be our 100th session. I am unfortunately recovering from COVID-19 because this surge is no joke at all. So stay safe out there, everybody. But it'll be very exciting to get to 100 and then episode 110 sessions after that. I'm glad to have you all along for the ride on this extremely long and fun story we've been telling, because it means the world to all of us that we have some people to tell about our crazy adventures that we have. Anyway, please enjoy the rest of this episode and the next puzzle and the ridiculousness that comes with it. I guess content warning for sexual jokes, lots of them in the next half. So just be aware of that. If you're uncomfortable with it, we thought it was funny, and this is the kind of people we are. Anyway, have a good one. See you later.
So you enter this gallery, and you see many portraits and statues and things. One main portrait in the center seems to be a huge portrait of Cinder Storm. This room has been taken care of flawlessly.
A purveyor of the arts.
Which is a little
Cinder
weird
Storm.
considering there's no door? Other door?
Yeah.
Yeah, it means they passed through the other rooms and specifically threw dust behind them to make sure those hallways sucked, so that your expectations were shot. And when you get to the gallery, you're like, oh, it's so clean.
Oh my God.
Fucking dust monster.
That's really what the wind spirit's job is.
It's
Put
just to
dust
make
in
things
specific rooms.
Gallery. Okay, so there's a portrait of Cinder Storm right on the far wall, and it's this massive thing. He's smiling. Like a
Gross.
prom portrait.
Is he in like a lava pool or is he standing?
He's standing. He's got like
nice.
regalia
Stick out?
on, surrounded
God.
by riches
What does
and
he
souls
look
on
like?
and people on pikes and stuff.
Ew.
You know, and he's holding in his hand a glass, like a stem sort of wine glass with some white shimmery stuff.
Love
in
it. Gross.
Not unlike what you have in your jars.
Cool.
Right,
Yeah, we're not gonna eat
I'm
them.
just getting a different visual now of the shimmery stuff in our... Never mind, continue. Is
What do
it
you-
white or silver?
What do you think he came in this glass? Is that what you're saying?
No, not that he did that, just
Can
that
I
it's
make a
reminiscent
medicine
of.
check?
A medicine
You want
check.
to taste it?
As a physician, can I tell?
Shimmerier than cum. So.
Oh,
Okay,
Well,
So
we
I
know
don't
what
need to
devil
make a
looks
medicine
like.
check.
Bukake, it doesn't look like that.
Okay.
okay.
As a
Just the
healer, I
description
can
of
tell.
white and like viscous. I was like,
Not quite as viscous.
He's showing off his male prowess. In his eye, Cinder Storm.
Look at what I can
Oh
do.
my God.
Fills a whole fucking glass. Just me.
Zuzra's got nothing on me.
He's like, who needs tentacles? Not me.
I'm gonna lose
I
it.
am my own inflation fetish.
Oh, guys, I feel we just want to play Monster Hearts.
Soon.
We didn't get dirty enough last
We
time.
didn't get dirty enough last time.
We'll get
Anyway,
there.
the other important paintings you see in this, there's lots of good ones, but there's like
Homicide.
there's like four big ones,
Okay.
right? On the left wall is a landscape of the Beastlands countryside. It's very well painted, but sort of portrays the dreariness that it could be. It's like they painted Scotland. So it's beautiful but dreary. And in the center of the sort of land, there's
That could
this
be my description.
huge black pit that almost looks like it shouldn't exist in this painting. Like somebody painted it on like Looney Tunes or something.
Okay. That makes sense.
But it is still inside the painting, so it's like this weird right in the middle of... That almost looks like it shouldn't be there, right? On the right side, there is not whatever is on this AI-generated map, but there is a painting of a battle. So it's like one of those like Revolutionary War or Civil War paintings where there's just people freaking everywhere condensed.
Cinder storm on a horse with a flag.
Well, there's actually a hobgoblin in the center with a flag, holding this flag up, and on the flag there is a sort of this section of a sort of demon head. It looks like maybe part of the mask, but it's just on the flag. So the upper left side of the mask is just up on the flag as the iconography. Okay. And then hanging in the middle of the gallery, just hanging down with like ropes and wire, is another painting. And it's a painting of sort of a hallway with a vault door at the end. And all throughout the hallway are skeletons and destroyed bodies and grossness.
Gross.
My hoard grows.
Yeah, your hoard is right there.
Well,
I would like to make these paintings move if I can. But give me just a moment while I decide.
Please order.
On
can
my
you,
McDonald's.
can you describe the last three just one more time?
The last three.
Yeah.
So on the left wall, landscape of the countryside.
Yeah.
Big hole in the middle.
Big hole.
Not like in the painting, but painted on, but it doesn't look like it quite
Like it could
matches with
disappear.
it looks like it doesn't quite match with the aesthetic of the painting.
Okay.
On the right, big battle, lots of people dying and shooting arrows and sword fighting and whatnot. And in the center is a triumphant looking hobgoblin with a big flag on a pole, and on that flag is a single horn of a demon, like the upper left part of the mask. Okay. And then hanging from the center of the gallery is a perspective painted hallway with a bunch of bodies and things and skeletons, and a vault door at the end.
Okay.
So do we want to orient these paintings in, like, order of us marching to Cinderstorm? Or?
What?
I don't know if that's the trick. This hobgoblin that's holding the flag, does it look like anyone that we might have seen in the...
I mean, he looks similar to, but not identical to Ogrif.
Gotcha.
Does this seem like a we can go in the paintings thing? We've
Are you
gone
going
in
to try?
plenty of paintings.
Well, Lilia's going to make
Kieran has never liked to go in the paintings. Kieran is not.
So in the meantime, what is Wynn talking about with Deel?
Well, how long has he been here?
You have been there for, I don't know, 20 minutes?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll just ask him how long he's been in this closet.
I have, been here for a long time. This is sort of where I set up my shop before all this went down.
And everything was all right before they took over?
It was pretty all right before they took over, yes. My business was much better. I could get more wares. I didn't often have to make swords. I would just, order them from people who did that. But, 1.5 years locked with a fabulous workbench and a bunch of devils giving off weird magical stuff all the time from the hells made for a good time to make stuff, like that sword. How's it feeling?
Going well so far. It's not
Good.
talking to me. That's a good start.
Hope you jabbed the fucker in the eyeball.
That's certainly my intention.
Good. Anyway, Lillian.
Yes. Now that I'm back in action after a brief.
Which one would you like to make move?
I mean, really, I'm fascinated in making all of them move at a certain point
Sure,
in
just
time.
one at a time.
I want to do the one with the hole first.
Okay. You sing the melody of Yaren.
Yes.
And you see sort of wind affecting the grass and sort of moving around the hole. There's like tiny images of some people in the distance, and they're sort of just standing there bobbing. Nothing exciting happens when you do that.
Is Is there any way to get the feeling if I can blue skidoo these paintings?
Yeah.
What's Blue Skidoo?
Blue skidoo, we can too.
And then you jump into the painting.
It's from Blue's Clues.
You don't know what we're talking about?
No Blue's Clues.
If you
I don't
can
remember
Mary
that.
Poppins this
Oh my
shit.
god.
I used to love Blue's
kids
Clues.
know
That's one
Blue's
thing I don't
Our
remember.
Loso
They go-
family home.
Every time
But also your family home. yeah.
every time before they jump into a painting specifically, they go blue skidoo, we can do.
The only way you would be able to tell is by touching it or making an Arcana check.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Whoa.
Can I make an Arcana check without jumping in it? See, Kieran hates that shit.
Amazing.
Anyway, that's
We
what I
all
was
did
talking
noise.
about. Whoa.
Whoa.
Blue wants us to follow them. Cinderstorm wants us to follow them. Blue skidoo. Oh
my
Lily at
God.
the children's host.
So those are your options.
Incredible.
Touch it or make an Arcana check.
Yeah, can I Arcana check it? 'Cause
I will assist Kieran in an Arcana check.
Go ahead.
Oh my
Oh,
god. 16.
wow.
16?
You're such a prodigy.
I know, I rolled a 4, but it's a plus 12.
Yeah. 16. This,
With
if you're
advantage?
looking at the landscape, it seems to be a painting.
Great. How about the door?
The door also currently seems to be a painting. And as you look around, with a 16, without touching them, it's difficult to tell with a 16.
Let's touch the landscape one first because that
seems
looks the
safe,
most
but it has a
peaceful.
hole in it.
Yeah.
You touch it. You touch the hole. Nothing happens.
Hand goes in.
You touch the hole.
What about the? Can we? What happens if we touch the door then, or the hallway?
The door.
I think that we've got to do something other
we
than
ha-
touch it.
Is so?
We take it off
Can
the
we
Two
wall.
other
move
paintings.
Can we
the door
touch the
painting?
mask?
You try to touch the mask. It's still. This one's also just a painting right now.
Can we move the door painting?
I mean, you can swing it.
So,
Well,
It's
we've
on.
touched
It's
three
on
of
like
them.
cables.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Oh.
touch the scary one now.
Yeah.
You go up to the
Cinderstorm
Cinderstorm one.
Yeah.
Okay, you go up to the Cinderstorm one.
And Kieran's frustrated. He doesn't want to touch it, but he's like, God damn it,
Cinderstorm
here I go.
He's.
I'm gonna touch his cum jar.
You touch his cum jar, and your hand goes into the painting.
Damn it!
And you see your hand as part of the painting now.
I hate it.
And as you move it sort of around, you can only get around the glass of white
Okay,
liquid.
great. Can I pick up the glass?
You can pick up the glass from his hand.
You try and pull it out.
Can I pull it out?
Did you pull it out? He didn't.
My
Jesus.
favorite person.
Please.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank
Wow.
you.
This is Tess's fault. I didn't even think about
Okay.
it.
you are welcome. Sorry, white viscous fluid is gone. Especially with a sheen.
Little cork top on it.
Whatever you do not cast black light.
So you pull out the glass, and you see the shimmery liquid inside of it. And you are holding it now. Cinderstorm in the painting no longer has this glass, and you do.
Is the expression the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys.
So is that? Do we now have 5 of these things now?
Well, I imagine this goes somewhere. In the
Oh, goes somewhere else.
Wait.
Is there
One of these things goes.
Do you
Not like
think
the other.
if you put it in with the skeletons, it'll revitalize the skeletons? Don't know. I don't know. I don't understand
I couldn't
art
go in any
really.
of the ones that weren't the correct ones, so I'm just gonna go around and
You can also
touch it
Yeah, I just wanna
to
put 'em-
paintings until it goes into one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, just gonna check every single.
You're going
painting
to
with
try to put the glass into the other ones. It does not go in any of the other ones.
Oh, okay. Is there like a spot? There's some like they're just columns in the middle of the space. There's no like tables or anything. There's nothing to like put.
No,
This on
it's a
top.
gallery.
I think you gotta drink it. Yeah, I think you gotta drink it.
It's not closed. It's a glass.
Oh,
Oh,
what if I?
I think you gotta drink it.
Can you pour it in the hole?
I
Well, you can't go inside the painting.
pour it out? I don't know.
Okay, I am willing to drink it. Should I drink it?
No.
Collectively, I want at least over half an agreement before I put this in my mouth.
No, I'm just.
I don't think we need to drink it.
Okay, more than willing.
Is Kieran a swallower?
This so far was the only
Kieran
painting.
does not spit.
Good on him.
This is the only painting so far that we've been able to touch. And even after the removal of the jar, we cannot touch any of the go into any of the other paintings.
It's not a jar, it's a glass. It's a wine glass.
Yes, sorry, glass.
But no, you can't go into any of the other paintings, and the glass doesn't go into any of the other paintings.
Can I put the glass back?
Sure. You do that.
I wash my hands of it.
Cinderstorm now has his glass again.
I take it back out.
You take it back out. He doesn't have a glass anymore.
So
It's like an adventure game. You've just clicked this 3 times.
Does it smell like anything?
Not really.
Can we? And we still can't put our hands into any of the other
Yep.
paintings.
No, we can't. So if you want, I can try to drink it.
Someone should drink it.
Does this seem like a wisdom saving thing, or more of a constitution
You have
saving thing?
no idea.
That was more of a just general
Rhetorical?
quandary. Yeah.
D&D rhetorical question.
I mean, I'll take one for the team. There's worse things I've had, I'm sure.
Okay.
Lilia, you take the
I have
glass.
experience drinking white viscousy things. So.
So do I.
Right.
Bottoms up.
With the groan. Hold
your nose.
Looks at it.
What's that? Yeah, plug your nose,
what
Lilia.
do the legs look like? Gonna give it a little swirl.
It's just, it looks like that liqueur that has all the glitter in it.
Okay.
So like
That's not
slime.
terrible.
So this looks like it'll give me a bad hangover, but like otherwise not too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll sniff it and
We have-
Doesn't smell like anything.
yeah.
Salud.
Tits up.
We'll take care of that hangover.
I'll
drink it?
have a sip.
You have a sip? Cool. And you feel this sort of weird feeling go around you, and then it seems to fill back up to the top.
Oh,
Can I
feel?
touch the painting?
After about as you have this feeling, you sort of touch into which painting?
the door?
The door you can't go in.
Okay.
But if you are you gonna
I'm gonna touch all of them.
okay, which one next?
Let's do the battle because that's the one with the mask.
You reach
right?
in and you are able to get your hand into the painting, and then it shunts you out as the feeling goes away.
Oh,
Great.
so you-
I'll have more.
How much?
As
drink
much
it all.
as it'll take.
I was gonna say, drink the
Drink the glass.
chug.
You down the glass of
Hands
this, and you feel this awful feeling, and then it sort of spreads around you, and Lilia starts sort of shimmering herself, and then the glass fills back up to max.
To Max?
Yes.
It fills back up to
Does Max
full.
win?
okay.
You're
Does that
luminous,
mean you can reach
Lilia.
Yeah, I will hand
She's
the glass
always-
over to someone else and be like, I think if anyone,
Okay.
in? Now you can reach in though.
Who are you
yeah,
handing
yeah.
the glass to?
whoever's
Doesn't
the
matter.
now that you
Kieran
want
takes
it.
the glass.
Okay,
And you head into, reach into the
reach into the battle.
battle?
because that's the
Okay.
one with the mask, right?
You can well, it's the flag
Yeah.
with the mask symbol on it, and you head in, and you can put your full arm in. Would you like to continue?
Yes.
So you
I
just
suppose.
walk in. It's that episode of Red Dwarf where they're able to go back in time by going into photos. So you enter this painting, and suddenly you're surrounded by various soldiers and things. This extremely slow motion battle is happening around you. All of you see Lilia enter, and
Cool.
then you all see, and Lilia, you feel all of the soldiers from either side all go
Ah!
and begin looking at you, and
One
very
of those
slowly
paintings
sort
that
of
follow you.
moving
Does
in your
Lilia
direction.
look like she's the style of the painting now, or is
yeah,
she?
she's become part of it.
Can I move quickly in the painting?
Yes, you can
Okay,
move
great.
quickly.
I would like to just trudge my little ass over, grab the flag with the mask on it.
Okay, you grab the flag.
God, look at her go!
As you grab the flag, the hobgoblin holding it holds onto it tighter.
Excuse
Make
me.
a athletics check. Opposing.
That
He
could have
rolled.
been worse.
He rolled like shit.
Oh, great.
This painted guy
Fuck yeah.
sucks.
It's made of paint.
That's why he was in charge of. He was in charge of just holding the
That I
flag.
think was the highest
He's been holding it up
athletics
so
check
long
I've
his
ever
arms are
rolled.
tired.
That was a 17.
A 17. Lilia, you're like, excuse me, and you just wrench this pole with the flag on it out of the hobgoblin's hand, and as you grab I wrote this down. You were trying to make the right. You grab it, and as soon as you have the flag, all the soldiers go back to wherever they were aiming.
That is what I thought. Head back.
Yeah, so you head back out.
Does it seem like I have gotten what I needed to?
Yeah,
or-
there's nothing else of interest in this painting. You have the flag and
Right.
and the pole that it's on.
Right. So I will blue skidoo my way out of painting.
Okay. Skidoo, we can too.
Just stuck in your head
And
now,
you
forever.
head out of the painting, and you inspect this flag, and you can see that. Actually, make an investigation check.
You notice we're all 50 years older.
Yeah, I seeming does well.
Okay.
It's the interstellar thing.
Yeah, I noticed nothing.
You're like, shit. It's
I was like,
flagpole.
that's cool. I got a 6.
Cool. It's flagpole. There's a flag in the end.
flagpole.
You touch the flag. Seems like there is the symbol of what you're looking for, but it is not what you're looking
Well,
for.
we're close, guys.
You hold it up. What are all you lot doing?
I guess watching Lily on the
Yeah,
painting.
now it's
But
confused.
Well, she's out now.
Yeah.
So now,
What?
with this flag, what do you
How
think?
big is the
Does
hole
it
in the
look-
middle of the landscape? Like flagpole?
Well, no, it's
Hole.
bigger than that. In perspective of the painting, like it's a landscape, and then there's a large hole in the center, like a pit to hell.
Yeah.
Does it
Yeah.
is Cinderstorm's hand still in like a holding shape?
It is in the holding
Can
shape.
I give the pole to Cinderstorm?
You give the pole to Cinderstorm. He sort of takes it, and you leave. Nothing seems to happen, though.
Never mind, and I take it back.
You take it back.
now,
Okay,
which other painting?
Just seems like
would it
he'll
go
grab whatever's
into?
there.
Yeah.
What happens if you drink?
My God.
What happens
He's a horny bastard.
Yeah, should you drink it while holding?
Yeah, drink it and then grab into the flag and see if you can grab the mask.
Lilia is still shimmery from the thing. After drinking
Okay,
it
reach
lasts a
into
decent
the-
amount of time.
So
you
I'll
just
reach and
grab the flag. It's just hitting flag. It's not a painting.
Do you want
Uh,
to? I don't know.
cat.
It's just a
Well, since
fabric.
you're so shimmery, do you want to try going into the hallway one?
Can you go
Sure.
into the hallway with the flag? Maybe he
I
has
think
to
we
go
need
into.
to. I'll just hold on to the flag.
well, and I can let you know if I need it and just reach a hand back
If
out.
you try to go into the hallway, you try and you cannot. Still cannot get into the.
So I guess I'll try the the field with the pit.
Okay, you head in. Are you just no one else? Everybody's just watching Lilia do this. Is that?
Yeah,
That's
now spectating. She doesn't understand art. She's.
this has nothing to do with art. This is a
Kieran has
puzzle.
time and time again not wanted to go into paintings.
I
But I
will-
will go with Lilia into a painting if I have to.
I'm just wondering.
I'll drink.
You want to
I'll
drink
go-
the viscous
You'll drink
liquid?
the viscous thing?
Always.
You should take someone with you.
Well,
Maybe a
I'm just
Nuka.
not someone that's more skilled. Like I'm the least skilled individual in this group, so I don't really.
The Nuka. Do you want to go?
Let's go.
Okay.
But you two be prepared for
Here's
if
your
Wispy
viscous-
Boy comes.
A toast
Yeah.
to bread.
Yes, that's
Toast
right.
to
Without
the
bread,
bread.
there would be no toast.
Okay.
So you Anuka, you drink the liquid. You down it. You feel shimmery. You feel shitty for a second, but then you feel shimmery and can enter paintings.
Have you gone into a painting before, Nuka?
Don't think she has.
Can't say I have.
First time for everything.
Well, weirdly, we've done it a bunch. It's a thing our DM finds fascinating and fun.
Well, FOMO. Let's go.
But Lilia and Anuka, then you head into the landscape. You head into the painting, and suddenly Lilia and Anuka are teensy little images
shit.
on this landscape. They are the size of the painting, but you both notice yourself standing in a big field, and you hear this sort of whooshy noise that seems to be pulling air and things into this hole.
Oh.
And as you're standing there, you look at the hole, and you feel this overwhelming urge to go into the hole.
Same.
I don't know if I'm allowed to ask if this
It's a
urge
horny
feels
episode.
like it should be trusted. 'Cause you know how sometimes you get urges and you're like, wait a minute.
Yes.
Is
let
it
me
an urge I
examine
can
this.
fight, or is it an urge that feels really good?
From where you are right now, you feel the urge.
Okay.
But as long as you don't move closer, you can just stand here.
Okay.
Intrusive thought, intrusive thought.
yeah.
Maybe cut your fingers off. It's
Does
fine.
it look like? And Anuka, do you see anything else that might be able to, like, I don't know, plug up the hole?
It's a big empty field here. You see the people in the distance.
Yeah.
They're sort of standing there. looking.
I have this feeling like if I get closer to the hole, I'm just gonna jump right in.
Would you rather me jump in?
Can we hear her or just
They're far away as
Okay.
far as the
I-
perspective of the painting
Okay, so
goes.
we will not.
Should we jump in the hole?
At least one of us should.
Are you sure?
Protective instinct. If anybody jumps in the hole, Kieran is getting in the
So
painting.
okay. Here's an idea because you
For
are
sure.
infinitely stronger than I am, right? Yeah. So do I have?
Infinitely.
I am very weak. No.
Infinitely.
And so if I were to like tie a rope to me, would you be able to like hold steady if I were to jump in the hole?
Absolutely.
Okay, this sounds like a very sound plan.
only have, like, 50 feet
Nothing
of
is going to
rope,
go
though.
wrong. But I could still get in the hole.
Yeah.
You're not there.
Yeah, you're right.
Jesus Christ.
Do you see them, Shahar? I can't make them out. Where are they?
It looks like
it.
they're talking.
So tie our ropes together to make 100 feet.
Okay.
Sure, works for me.
So you tie some ropes together. Make
They're
100
tying
feet.
some ropes together.
Everybody's like
A little
squinting.
rope harness.
to like barely see
What
them.
are
I
they
like
doing?
look behind to see if the wind's moving or anything like that,
I-
and then like look
I
back.
know that I
Don't see
don't have
anything.
this proficiency, but I would like to think that Lilia has in her life before made harness-like
Harness-like things.
out of
Sure.
rope. That sounds like
Make
a thing.
a
Yeah.
kink check.
Yeah, make a kink check, please.
Like I don't have the
Oh, you've
proficiency,
done this
but that
before,
feels
haven't you?
Like,
Performance,
I'm like, yeah,
maybe?
it's pretty secure.
Yeah, you
so
make
I
a
shouldn't-
decent harness. You've looked up YouTube videos and done the whole thing. Shibari it up here, and would
Listen, I
you
just
tie
know
it
how
to
much the
something
ones
else,
around
or
the
is
rings.
Anuka holding on? Is that what's happening?
Is there something else to tie it to?
There are some rocks and things, but it might take a check to see if it will
would
work.
We'll tie it to a rock and I'll hold on to it.
Okay, that's
To the rope while it's
the
tied to
rope
the
while it's
rock.
tied.
Sure. So you sort of
That
do
sounds good.
both. I'll
Yeah.
allow that. So you tie it to the rope or the rock. You tie it all around, and you hold on.
Something's wrong. Tug 3 times.
Great.
Unless it snaps.
Unless it snaps, and then I'll just dimension door.
And then you just
out.
won't feel any weight at the
Yeah.
Now go. Jump.
Do I feel the urge?
Lilia, you feel the urge. As you head over to the pit, you feel the urge, and if you were fighting it, you'd have to fight it, but you're not. So you go, woo! Woohoo!
You see
Dun, 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 dun. As you die, as you hit the bottom of the map. I'm joking. I was making a Mario joke because you hit the bottom.
Yeah, as soon as she disappears.
Sound effect.
Dun, 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 dun.
And that's how Tess got her second character.
Now we're 94 episodes in, or sessions in. Not killing any of you. I mean, I might.
But not on purpose.
Not on purpose. And not that dumb way. Not in that sort of stupid way. All right, but you dive in, and
Dragon's
you
breath,
eventually... because the idea of leaping with a rope and not being let down is
It's gonna be hard, yeah.
ballsy without a bungee. So I will say you take an amount of damage.
Intestinal
as
damage?
You get...
No, we did the harness on purpose.
Oh, yeah, there was a harness.
It's okay.
I know how much it hurts to have rope wrapped around
Back
your
pain
stomach.
then?
I'm strong enough to pop
You
back
do take
whatever
11
hernia.
points of bludgeoning damage as you...
I'll pop your hernia back in when you get back.
Thanks, I appreciate
What
it.
a pal.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's out of my temp HP from aid. So
R.I.P.
But you land and you're sort of floating there. Not floating, but like hanging there. And you look down. And you look up. And you look around you. And it's just dark. It's that scene from Doctor Who
Oh shit.
with the
Yeah.
pit.
With quote unquote Satan.
Yep.
Is he nice?
Actually, what I
Is he a nice guy?
Nope.
Big old muscle bound Satan.
So I'm just in a pit and there's nothing there.
You feel an urge to cut your rope.
And I'm in the pit, right?
You're in it. Make a
So-
wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Do you have
like
the flag?
Kind of said earlier. As soon as Lilia disappears, Kieran is getting it.
I fell into the
we
pit.
left. She left the goblet with us, right?
I left a flag.
goblet
the
is out
goblet,
there.
And I also did leave the flag.
The flag is with them? Outside? Okay.
Mm.
Wow, that was actually a really good wisdom save. Wish I later too. 23.
23. While in the pit, that is not good enough as far as the DC of 25
Wow. Okay.
to make this wisdom save. You're in the, it's urging you. There's so much urges. And so you take out a knife or something and just immediately start sawing away at
Here I go.
the thing. Kieran, you
I'm like, fuck.
and you
One of my
dive
baby
into
birds.
dive into the painting. Do you leave the flag behind?
I probably was not touching
Okay,
it.
so
I feel like
Shar
I'm not a
and
guy
Nala
who's
are
handed
left with
things.
this flag as Kieran goes into the painting, and you see Anuka there holding onto it, and Anuka, you feel some tugs,
And just start pulling.
so you start pulling, and then it gets really easy to pull the rope as Lilia.
and it's cut.
Yep, and you get to the end of this.
Anuka just screams, "No!" and just starts.
I've been eaten. Because I didn't announce I was cutting anything.
Like a crocodile that's like got you or something.
Is it obviously cut?
Make a survival check.
I'm actually not terrible at those. 16 plus 26.
26. It looks obviously cut by a blade. Yes.
Somebody stole Lilia.
Surely Lily wouldn't be that stupid.
Somebody took Lilia.
We're doing this, and I'm gonna
Cut.
and Nuka's gonna run full bore and just.
You unhook yourself
What
and
are
you
you
just
seeing on this, Sean?
And Kieran is going to put his head in his hands and then follow Anuka.
All the specks are gone, Char. What?
yeah, Shar and Nala, you're watching, and you see Kieran go in, and then one of the specks dives in, and then another one shakes its head. And then,
Like a little line above for the hat.
I take the hat off and jump holding the hat.
holding it down, yeah.
Oh my God.
Leaps into it.
What a gentleman.
Protect the hat.
Do y'all do anything outside the pit?
Holding
Or outside
both the wine glass and the flag.
At this point,
we go
Deel
in?
and I are just like singing shanties.
Yeah, you're at 45 minutes or so.
Okay,
You're
okay.
getting there.
Should you go in?
They haven't been exploring that long.
I guess.
Maybe 50 minutes. Okay.
I won't jump in though.
Okay.
Because like that
I
doesn't
won't jump in that
now.
Wait till you feel the urge.
Yeah, okay, so I'll drink from the goblet and I will also try.
You
go
drink
in.
from the goblet and you go inside, and now there's a speck of Char inside. You see the rock with a rope tied around it.
Oh my god.
But it's cut at one end. And you see a big pit.
What not to do?
Fell into the
A picture book
Okay.
by the phone era.
Can I just try and like ring message everybody and see, are you guys in the pit?
You do the thing.
Can anyone hear me?
They cannot hear you.
Oh, no.
Actually,
Nala hear me?
The stupidest thing I've ever done.
at the moment they can't hear you. Nala can hear you.
Okay. They're not answering.
I can hear you from outside
They're not
the painting,
answering.
Char.
Yeah.
I didn't know we could do this.
This probably would have been helpful to
This. Hey, I've got to talk to
This
you.
is how.
It's a walkie-talkie.
What?
So you think the pit is your ally? What?
Sorry.
Okay, should I try? They're not answering. I'll try and get a little closer. Maybe I'm just too far away.
Wait, but you said you weren't going to go into the pit.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna get closer to see I can hear them through the ring.
Okay, be careful.
And that is how
Good stuff.
Cameron accidentally TPK'd in the bone era.
If I would not put a pit there.
But it would be very funny.
I'm just going to get a painting
Come at
of
me,
me
motherfucker!
with the
So close to 100 episodes.
Oh my god.
So
Okay. Okay, so I get
Oh, God.
closer and I'm gonna keep talking into the ring.
Okay, you keep talking into the ring. You don't get a response.
Maybe I should jump
and
in.
then you feel an urge, just a big urge
Okay.
to throw yourself into the pit. Big yawn. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Do your elf things cause... Wait, no, you're not like...
So
I have
you're.
advantage against being charmed.
It's not. Well, I guess I would count as a charm for him.
Oh, god damn it.
You said it's a wisdom thing?
Elf
Oh, that's fine.
trait.
The first one is better. It's 15.
15
Uh-huh.
is just enough to
Oh!
make it at this distance. So you're still 50 feet away. Like, or well,
Okay.
25 feet away or something.
They can't hear me.
can you possibly find a way out from where you are?
Like out where?
Out of this painting. Can you get out of this
Yeah, I can just
painting?
jump out of the painting.
I didn't know that.
Okay, I feel like I could just easily get out of this painting, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I should just wait here for a little bit. I mean, I could
Do
also
you
just
have
wait
any rope?
outside. Yeah, I have rope.
I've got some.
Should I come in? Do you want me to come in?
Well,
like
we'd have to
Guardian
leave the
glove.
flag out there.
5 minutes left, Win.
Okay.
I'm just worried that if I come in with the flag as well as the wine glass, what
Just
that's
stay
gonna
there for
do.
now. I'm gonna wait here for a minute and see if they come back.
Just put the
Okay.
wine glass on the. Just put it down.
Well, let me know if you.
Back in his hand.
Nala, make a perception check.
This is the
So
dumbest
Nine.
thing we've ever done.
9.
Win comes to. Win comes to look for us and has to figure out like the wine glass.
Oh
We put it back
man,
in.
you're really worried about this painting.
I'm really worried about my crew, but the
Yeah.
dots.
Yeah, it's
It's
worrying.
like you see Nala with like the anime, like the 3 dots appearing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here for
Is this a clue?
updates from the pit.
Okay, updates from the pit.
Have you heard of my new play, Updates from the Pit?
It's a podcast, actually.
Definitely sounds like a podcast name.
Hi, I'm coming to you from the pit.
When you're very close, it's like, oh Jesus Christ, my horniness brain went.
I mean,
It's that.
When you're
time.
very close,
yes.
After an hour, God.
yeah.
Oh wow.
He presses that tantric thing that's Ding
Like
does.
he made it to
Been
like
like
page
sharpening it
25
for like this
on Pornhub.
entire hour.
Yeah,
Nothing's hidden,
carefully
right?
making it shine.
You have attuned to the sword.
Woo!
Lilia,
Yes.
you
Ah, fuck.
you fall, but you don't like some gravity well or whatever blocks your fall, and you find yourself in a dark room. And there seems to be like it's just dark around you, but there's a pinpoint of like a line of light. in
Is it
front
like
of you.
magic dark or like dark vision can see through a dark?
Advanced
dark vision can see through? So I would say you can see you're in a. I forget you have so you can see you're in sort of a square room of stone with a door in front of you.
I
shouldn't have jumped in the hole.
There's a door in front of me. I'm going to try the door.
Door opens.
Oh fuck.
Nala, make another perception check for me.
Most skilled player in the crew. 9.
Fucking hell.
Nala's like up right against the painting,
I was like looking at Shar, making sure Shar.
completely oblivious to what's around.
Tunnel vision.
Lilia, you step in
Yeah.
No.
and you're
I
like,
know,
I
but-
recognize this hallway.
Nala
You
doesn't.
appear to be in the other
doesn't.
painting at this moment.
Oh.
And you are standing at this sort of. You've got like 2 feet of stone on the floor,
Okay.
and those feel very like worn. So they're sort of cleaner. And then beyond that 2 feet, there's like skeletons and dead bodies and shit, all leading to the vault at the end of this hallway, which is like 30 feet away. And then Anuka appears in the
God
room.
Squad.
You hear a behind you as Anuka appears, and then Kieran soon after, right behind you.
Is the door still open so I can see? Great.
Nala, make another perception.
Hey guys.
God's
12.
12. You hear some noises behind you, and maybe coming from the middle painting.
Which was the middle painting again?
The one hanging in the middle is the vault.
The
Oh, okay.
description
hallway
that
in the
was
vault?
just given with the skeletons.
Yeah, it's that one.
So, I see just some
Nala
small
really doesn't
figures.
get art.
Yeah, don't get it. So I just see. Do I
Abstract
notice
question?
immediately that it's my crew, or do
Well,
I see like
you
small
hear
figures?
with a 12, you notice some sounds behind you.
Set the glass.
Win, what are you doing?
I'm gonna check in. Like, all right, I'm heading your way. Where are you?
Can we hear?
I don't think we can hear Win.
You can.
No.
Oh yeah?
Nala can.
Nala
Win,
can at
win.
least, and actually all of you will be able to now.
Oh.
Sweet.
Because you're in paintings, but you're not actually...
In a painting.
Oh,
Fucking again.
on purpose?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Initially, but we are not in the one we started off in. So
Wait a minute. So can I
Null's
turn
like,
around
what?
and see that
You
they're-
turn around. You don't see the painting
I'm
because
gonna
it's
jump
sort
out
of
of the painting.
perpendicular to you, but you jump out of the painting.
Do I get the feeling
Walk
that
over.
I might want the flag?
That's a distinct possibility.
Yeah, so
Seems
if one
like
of you
since
could
we
just,
had
like,
to get
drop
a thing
the
and then go to the
flag
other thing, get a thing, get to the
into
other
the void, or come down with the flag, I think that might be necessary.
Can we get the flag
Can
into
someone
that
javelin
painting?
shoot
if you drink the
flag
viscous
down?
liquid,
Am I still...
Let me.
yeah, you are still.
Okay.
Win.
Yeah.
You exit. You head that direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna head.
So you
Oh yeah, we
exit.
never
north.
gave the direction.
We're in the northern section of the
Alright.
castle.
Nothing.
Wind's like
Nothing happens except a wind whoosh in this hallway.
All right.
You head to this one,
You're gonna want to take a right at the hall.
and then nothing happens there. You head right.
Okay.
Go
The shadow
past
beast
the dining room.
appears as you enter the hallway to the right here, heading to the dining room.
Run.
And make a dexterity saving throw as it tries to grab onto you.
Oh no.
Split the party.
Listen.
Bad.
When needed to attune.
Yes. Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you manage to slip out of its grasp as you run to the right, but it is still following you in this room. Please make one more dex save as
Okay.
it gets to you. You have to get 2 rooms away. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the mechanic.
Oh, nice. Good to know. Good. To
Yeah,
know.
time to use Indomitable.
Okay.
Shit, that was worse.
It's the happiest day.
It's 10.
10. As you rush into the dining room, you see this dining room, this old, decrepit place that hasn't been taken care of at all, and the shadows come through faster this time than it was before when you first saw it. Comes through this door, and they sort of just engulf you, and you try to get out, and you feel yourself sort of fading away as you reach out, and the rest of your body vanishes.
Oh no.
Everyone else?
You're gonna want to take a left.
I'm gonna take there's like 8,000 things happening. I'm gonna take the flag and go back into the painting.
Okay, you head into the painting.
Javelin,
Yeah.
chuck it
I don't
down
know
the
if you
hole.
need to like
Yeah, well,
jump
I'm gonna
down
actually run and then like
or,
stick it and then like kind of jump
Make an investigation check, actually.
in the painting.
For the flag. Something Lilia missed earlier.
Natural 20.
Fuck
Great.
yeah.
You easily, as you pick it up, you're like, you shake it, and there's something like moving, like a metal piece or something.
okay. Can
You
I-
look down at the end, and like there's this
Yeah,
screw at the end, and you screw off this sort of the like base of it,
Screw off
and
the base.
underneath it is a key on the end of the pole of the flag.
Key. Oh, brilliant. Nailed
Ah.
We're the fucking best guys.
it. Okay, well, I'm gonna.
We're so pro.
Can I just go straight into that painting with the key, or do I have to go through the pit? Like,
Well, you have to go. You can't go into the vault painting with
Okay.
the viscous liquid.
Okay,
magic,
so I will take the key and.
which is on the end of a flagpole.
Yeah, okay. I'll take the whole flagpole and I will go
Is it
back
like
into the pit painting.
Pull and the little key bit off of it, or
Yeah.
can you remove the key?
You can't remove the key. It's
Okay.
part of. It's part of it.
Right, okay.
Just a tiny.
Yeah.
But
you
also,
gotta
it
go-
might help us avoid the skeletons.
Okay,
I can just make
I'm
them,
coming.
the skeletons do it for us.
Okay, you
Animate
do you go
the
all in?
skeleton.
Yep.
Okay, you jump in the pit, and after a little while, you appear in this sort of basement. And it's sort of scrunched here, because you're all sort of scrunched into the front of this painting. Nala, what you see in your painting side is just a bunch of people standing in the way of what could be a painting. Like, inside the painting, there are people standing in the way.
It's just butts, though.
It's just butts.
Oh my god.
Can that be the title of this episode?
Are you guys?
Just butts.
It's
Are
just
y'all
butts.
intentionally
Just butts.
mooning me?
We're not naked.
No.
Okay.
Nala, what did you think mooning was?
Well, I'm seeing something completely different than I assume what you're doing.
Mooning is just any
Okay,
ass.
but the corpses, skeletons are not moving, correct?
They are dead.
Okay, I'm gonna just walk forward with the thing toward the vault.
Okay, you walk forward. Make a Constitution saving throw as a big explosion happens.
Oh my god!
I wasn't moving because of the skeletons.
Oh, hang on.
Is it a
Char
dexterity
just
or?
shoves past
Constitution.
everyone and just takes 2 steps forward and explodes.
As you do.
A 10.
Get out of my way,
Yeah.
peasants.
Ah, good.
Shar gets hurt.
Shar explodes.
Shar finally gets hurt.
Fuck.
You take
Oh no.
16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Most damage she's ever
So I see like an explosion of color just go.
Well, no, you,
over.
that's all my temp
so
HP.
what you see, Nala, is there are butts here, and then one butt shoves through. That's a weird phrase. And then there's a gap in the butts, and then a massive explosion
There's
in the
our
middle.
episode title. A gap in the
A
butts.
gap in the butts. And there's a massive explosion, and then Shar gets sort of shunted back into the group, and then they all sort of catch her. And
Okay. Ow!
We'll take care of that. How long is the flag again?
the flag
Does it
is,
reach?
6 feet.
Oh, it's 6 feet.
It's not going to reach to the end of the
It's not going to reach.
hallway. Well, what do
Well,
you
everything
suggest
is
we
happening
do?
all
I see
at
what
once.
level spell slot animate dead is, and we'll just make one of the skeletons
okay.
do it.
Wait,
That makes a lot of sense.
That's actually brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
are y'all having difficulty in the painting?
Please talk into your mic.
are y'all having difficulty in the painting?
I think we might need mage hand, Nala.
Oh, you need for the flag?
Stop doing that.
Well, I mean, I think Kieran's going to try to see. So there's a bunch of skeletons in here, which I did not see in the painting initially.
Yeah,
They
they're in the
definitely were there.
corners.
It was one of the things.
Yeah, they're in the bottom
Skeletons and
corners.
dead bodies and
I
things.
wrote it down.
I don't have an attention span. So
Fair.
kind of forgot about the dead bodies. But Kieran's going to try to animate one of them to see if we can open the door. Basically, the whole way is lined with explosives, it would seem.
Okay, but we
Oh.
can use the. If this works, they can unlock the thing, but I assume there's going to be something in there that we need.
Yeah.
So
I have
if-
unfortunate news
What is it, Kieran?
about the spells that I've chosen today.
That's
Well, if
So
you
yes,
need...
we do in fact need mage.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Well,
But-
cheers, everybody. I'm going to drink.
well. Also, I could maybe misty step. It's
Doesn't
only
taste
30
like anything.
feet.
Oh,
It makes you feel like shit for a little bit, but not
Well,
long.
let's see if this
Ugh.
works first.
So you feel that way.
Leave
and
it
then
on
you-
the floor
Shimmer?
for
Luminous.
win.
When you gotta drink the juice.
I told Win to get through the dining room, and he
Speaking
hasn't
of
come
Win-
back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Win's gone.
This is a disaster.
When are you on roll 20?
Leave the goblet for Win to
Hang
drink
on,
out of.
I can jump in there.
These
Win?
are my favorite of like high failure,
Mounting panic from
but
the duckling
low
collector.
death risk.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Okay, here
I
I
have
am.
lost one of my ducklings.
See one of the butts turn around, and it's you.
We are the world's most okayest hero.
Should one of us get out of the painting so there's at least.
can't
What do you mean we can't?
because we fell down the void in order to get in the painting, and we can't get out.
We
of the
can't
painting.
get out of this painting?
don't know.
Not at the moment.
You do not know.
Can we try?
Give me 1 second.
I will try.
You find yourself, Win, in a bedroom. To your left is a bed. You should be able to see now.
Okay,
Maybe.
hang on.
It's not working for me. Should. Yeah, it should work.
How the hell to do this?
Is it working on you?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'm just in the wrong place. There we go. There I am. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Right. So you see sort of bedroom. There's a mirror to your right. There's a bed. There's a table.
Mm-hmm.
There's some windows. And the whole floor appears, and walls and ceiling seem to be electrocuted.
Oh.
You are standing in the one spot in the room where you have appeared that is not covered in electricity at the moment.
So you just can't move.
Okay.
Fun.
Although, I will say, the bed is safe, the table is safe.
Okay.
The floor is.
The floor is lava.
Floor is lava. Okay. Let me make a leap onto the bed there.
Hmm?
Let me leap onto the bed there.
You leap onto the bed. Huh. That's
Just
fine.
slip.
You're on the bed.
Yes.
The bed's
You look around. Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. So good at those.
Yeah, well,
We're doing lots of.
you're the one who got caught.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Hell yeah.
You're like, this is the Evocation Stone Castle. This must be Evocation Stone stuff.
Oh,
So
Damn.
basically, this bedroom is full of some evocation magic, right? There seems to be like the specter or whatever gotcha sends beings here, and they are covered in evocation magic. But you're looking at it, and with a natural 20, you can tell, like, you could get through it to the door. It would hurt a little, but
I could do that.
it's like residual magic that's seeped into this area because of the stone.
I see.
And they're just using the bedrooms as this weird place to put people.
Okay. I couldn't, like, throw a pillow down onto the floor and, like, try and
I mean, you might
bunny
be able
hop
to
my
do
way
that.
to the door.
I mean, that's definitely a thing you can try.
I can try that, yeah. Let's do that.
All right, you take a pillow.
Just scooch the bed.
Yeah. I don't want to make too much noise.
Okay, no noise. So you take the there's like 2 pillows because it's a bed. So do you take 1 pillow, 2 pillows? What's your goal? What's your plan of action here with the pillow?
I'm going to take 1 pillow and, like, throw it down at a time to just, like, step my way forward.
Okay, you're going to do the like math class figuring out this problem thing or obstacle course.
Nail a board, nail a board, nail a board.
Yeah, hell yeah. So you take a pillow and it goes down and it doesn't seem to be affected by the lightning. So you land down, pick up a pillow, and you do that. You sort of hop and move it, and you move
That's how
yourself
you win the
towards
floor is
door.
lava.
Yeah, so you move yourself towards the door, and you're presented with a door.
Sweet. Let me go through it.
You go through the door. You find yourself in a small hallway,
Okay. Not electrified?
not electrified.
Oh,
Okay.
that's nice.
A small way.
Is wind bunny
small
hopping?
Okay. I'll go through the opposite
Okay.
door then.
You peek through the door.
Yeah.
On this side, as you peek through, actually, I'll say, you see the Amnesu walk this way, so north,
Oh. Okay.
past you.
Great.
Wait, the Amnesu from...
Cinder Storm's Amnesia.
Yeah,
yeah.
shit.
Look around for a second and then make its way into this door to the north here.
Oh.
And then it closes behind him.
Cool. Okay.
tight. Dope.
So is this like the castle, but on another plane of existence?
Oh, I see.
You haven't seen any bedrooms yet. There are 2
Really?
floors.
So I see there's the stairs off to my right there.
Yes, you do see the stairs downwards to your right
Ah.
there.
Okay.
Win, are you there?
You can hear them now.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm upstairs.
Wait, how'd you get upstairs?
Did you
The
listen
shadow
to the
thing got me.
directions?
Say again?
The shadow thing got me.
Oh. And it didn't murder you?
No, I mean, I was in an electrified room, but I
Just
think
sent
I
you
got out of there.
upstairs?
So it put you in prison? It imprisoned you?
Not very well.
Not a very
it
good
seems.
prison, but sure.
Okay,
Let's not
so you're
fucking
above
jinx
us.
it,
Do you
but-
happen to know where exactly you are in the castle? Actually, hold on a second. I need to go through the painting.
You head into the painting.
What?
Run to the hole.
You jump into
Jump
the
in
hole.
Get to the
You
group.
eventually arrive with the group. It's very packed
I
now.
want to tell you guys now. Looking at this painting from outside, all butts.
Best kind of painting there
All
is.
butts.
All butts. Your options are innumerous.
So
at
there's a
least
trap.
everyone has been-
There's a
been
trap
responding, so
here,
they're all good
right? Right where these skeletons are is the trap area, correct?
Yeah,
You looked forward, and it's tough to squeeze in unless people go into the room behind, which I guess they
Yes.
can.
Yeah.
But there's like 2 feet of stone, and then it's messed up, blown up stone from then on out to like another foot or 2 of stone near the vault. So there's like a big section in the middle that looks dangerous. Yes.
Where's the lock? Char, do you know where the lock is?
It's on the door.
It's over there, that
Right,
way.
that one.
Well, you haven't inspected the door, so you can't really see the lock from what you're looking at the moment.
Can anyone see a lock from here, Char? Can you see a lock from here?
No. But I'm assuming it's over there somewhere.
Just shoot it in that direction and
All right,
just
how
gotta
far
poke
away?
around for a little
How
bit
far
until you
away?
find
30
it.
feet.
30. Cool. So yeah, I'll mage hand.
Mage hand the
move it.
pole. It goes over there.
Start moving it like
It's sort of
around the middle
Clunk.
first.
just
clunk.
like scraping it along until it like drops it.
Tunk, tunk, tunk. You're not finding one. Just on the surface of.
Char, do we
this.
happen to know how far you can like?
We can
poof,
both
right?
Misty Step.
You can go poof, right?
Yeah, we both
Okay.
can.
No.
No, this is funny.
Keep this up. No. We don't need to go over there.
Well, I was just going with the suggestion of.
No.
Yeah, no, this makes sense.
You've got this.
Wait. You could fly.
Ooh, this corridor is not really big.
Your wings are pretty wide, yeah. To lift a
Fly
humanoid.
sideways.
I think our best option is just going to be one of us. I don't understand what's happening right now. I think one of us should just poof over there.
Yeah, no, you are correct.
All right, well,
I'm
okay, I'm going to give you back the flag.
Oh fuck.
Could Chompy
Sarah
carry
and
it?
Tess are not operating at 100% right
Well,
now.
then it's the same thing of. Well, when it's the same thing when we're.
When as they're telling you this, the or like multiple demon sort of guards or devil guards come out of the door and start marching through. Make a stealth check.
Okay.
It's the same thing with Mage Hand. Like spirit weapon can't see.
Okay. That's 19.
19.
Or sorry, 21.
21. You seem relatively safe as these guards sort of come out. They poke their heads out. And they're like, "Yeah, boss. I mean, I think we got one of them, but you sure this is the way to do it?" And you hear nothing but a response. He's like, "All right, seems like a weird plan, but ours not the reason why." And these devil guards sort of just like go back into the northern section. Close the door.
Interesting.
So, do you want to poof over to the door?
Near you,
or-
Lilia.
Does yours require like a magical essence? It's just a thing.
What?
you
No,
can-
we both just have the same thing.
But does yours require like
doesn't
a
require
magical
anything,
spell
no.
slot?
No, Misty Step doesn't.
But we can only do it once. It's not like a cantrip.
Is yours a spell, Lily?
Yes.
Yeah, so Lily
It
can do
costs
it
a
a bunch.
spell slot for
Yours
Lilia,
doesn't count
whereas
as spell.
yours is an ability.
Oh,
And I
that
will
you
use
just have
I will
as a-
use mine. then.
Okay.
You poof over to the other side. You've got the
Nothing
flag,
explodes.
I'm assuming.
Nothing explodes.
Nothing explodes because you're
Yay.
right on the sort of edge there. Make an investigation check.
Oh shit.
Still have to find the keyhole. Not that
I'm
kind
not
of key.
gonna be the one to do it. I got a
I
6.
love how rogue, do your
Having a
rogue
good
thing.
time.
Unbelievable.
Such a simple puzzle, but it's just like, nope.
This is a mess.
Rolls make it long.
Wait, so what did you try to do?
Win.
Find the lock.
What if the rest of
What
us
are you
take
gonna
a
do?
short rest while Lilia just looks?
Rogue, do the rogue thing.
What
Well-
rogue thing?
Find the lock. You're so.
I should have poofed over there.
Yes.
But now
It sounds like a shit show downstairs.
Yes. Short answer.
Yes.
So I should probably head down there.
Okay, you head out and you head down again.
Yeah.
And now I can show the other map.
And just the longer and longer we're in this castle, the more.
Oh,
mean,
sorry,
it's
I
like,
forgot to
how
move
on
everybody
earth
over. That's my.
Have you guys saved?
Yeah. Right. Thousands of orcs just been killed.
But when you end up in this hall again, and you
Okay.
head north and east, and I'll get you back to your group. So you're with this group, but then you are presented with the painting of butts.
Butts. One's got a tail.
One has a tail.
It's like very familiar, but
Yes, it's very interesting.
It's very crowded.
I don't know. Wynn spends a lot of time at the front of the group. They might not be that familiar.
Is that what they look like from behind?
Is this what Kieran sees every day?
Every damn day.
That's why he chose the
All right,
back.
what am I supposed to do?
Drink the.
wait,
What?
what?
Wait, why are we? We are making this way too crowded,
right
Kieran.
now, nothing. Win, do nothing.
We don't need to be doing anything except finding the lock.
Find this fucking
Char, you need to poof over and find the lock.
With time, if you want to give an amount of time here, you can find. There is like all you have to do is lift up a metal thing. The problem is you can't do that with a mage hand poking at the thing. So eventually, Lilia, it just takes like 15 minutes of you going.
What the fuck is it?
Where is it? It's like blended in, and you're like, oh Jesus, this is like, and it's like rusted a little, and you pull it off, and
Oh fuck! The rust made it door colored. Shit.
Ah,
but
there's
you
your
like
problem.
stick the key in and you twist, and it opens this thing, and there presented in this vault is the upper left part of the mask.
Nailed it. Half.
Ugh.
We've done. half.
Great. How
This
do we
hasn't
get
increased
out?
my appreciation for art, let me tell you.
Me neither.
Behind all of you, the butts, behind all of you, you see that the wall of the stone square becomes shimmery.
So we can go back.
But I would have to cross back over the.
You probably would.
The explodey. Do we know if it's exploding now? Can we throw like a rock?
You can throw a rock.
Yeah, chuck a rock.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get out of the freaking painting. So you'll just have to poof back over.
Yeah, I will.
Well, good thing I didn't go.
Well, there go all my second level spell slots.
You have your
Is Misty Step a bard spell?
This is what
Is
the
Misty
souls
Step
are
a bard spell?
No, it's a feat
Could-
I took.
Oh, okay. And you still use spell slots for it?
Yeah, it has me do that.
Interesting.
That's weird.
Like it's on my spell list.
Is it? Let me check. Let me just make sure.
Oh, maybe it is just once per
It's
long
just an
rest.
Because it should
Ability.
just be once per long rest if
but
it's the
it
same
was still
feat.
Mine's
Using a
once per
spell-
short rest.
Short rest.
Oh, well, shit! You should have done it.
Yeah.
But
Well, if
You've
it's the
al-
same feat.
You also got evasion, so. it wouldn't
Yeah, no,
hit
I
you
think
if you-
Char's got hers because of elf stuff.
Yeah.
I got mine because of a Fey touch.
Fey
feat.
touch. So you're stuck on the other side. Right?
God damn it!
And you didn't use the spell slot.
Throw down some pillows.
Can I like look around to see if there's like a rune?
Oh, it says using
you
spell
didn't use
slots. Never mind.
wait,
So
what?
your Fey touched intelligence says you can also cast these spells using spell slots you have of the appropriate level.
Great. Okay, so she can
But it
get
still
back.
is once per long rest. It
Oh.
still says Misty
That's
Step
so
per long
weird.
rest.
So-
That is a lot of stipulations.
Okay, so can I use it again or not?
No.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Can I look around the start of the explosion area for like a rune or?
Yes. Make an investigation or Arcana check.
Can I help with the investigation part, not the Arcana part? Okay, that's
Do an Arcana check.
Char doesn't know anything about Arcana.
Can I help with the Arcana?
If you want to. You both look for magic.
19 plus 12.
90 plus 12. Yeah. There are very clear, like, one set of runes that are controlling this hallway.
Does it seem like if I like fuck up one of the runes, it
You wouldn't be able to
stops?
fuck them up. You'd have to cast a spell on it.
Do you have that?
Yeah,
Are we gonna be
like
drinking?
a dispel magic type.
That would be the yes.
Great, then yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you cast it, and the hallway seems to dissipate in its deadliness.
Shit, thanks.
Great, we can all get out now.
Wish we had done that to start with, but
Could have done that.
alas,
But alas, we are not bright.
we're not at 100%.
We're trying not to use our spell slots.
Huron's tired.
But you head back, and you all arrive in this gallery.
Great. So now we have
Win.
2 mask pieces.
You have 2 mask pieces.
Great. And
Yay.
we've done everything that we can with the paintings. So we've used each of the paintings for their intended purposes.
Do you think we should put the
Ah, win! Nice sword.
goblet back
Thank you.
in the Cinderstorm painting?
I think we should give him something
I
else.
think
to
we should
hold.
break it.
Can I?
Who has the funniest object to put in his hand?
Well, so here's the thing. I don't have the funny object, but I do have my nice little forgery kit on me. So I can like draw in, and as I'm saying this, I'm going to do it, a little silly mustache painting.
Draw a
And
silly
then also
mustache.
We like
draw
it.
a dick in his
we
hand.
like
You
it.
draw a dick in his hand. The problem is when you're trying to draw the dick, your hand goes into the
Well,
painting.
that's okay. I just
So you're like,
I
it's
can do
weird.
it in the space.
Yeah, it's odd because you have to draw in
Can make it a
3D.
little bit 3D.
yeah, it's odd, but
Can
it does
you
work.
now play your
Oh god.
your little song there?
Amazing.
You sing your song, and he's like,
Fuck yeah.
Flops in his hand and everything.
flops back and forth in his
Flops back and
Huron
forth.
ever wanted.
It's a flaccid penis.
Oh man,
God.
Yarn would be proud.
Yeah.
Yarn would be proud.
All
I
right.
draw it like flopping over the hand a little bit. Like,
So it's like
Yeah, perfect.
So I'm getting the sense that people are tired.
Maybe a little.
next room. I see grass.
I
we got
mean,
this.
we can keep going, but I'm getting the sense that people are tired.
I think we're just losing it.
yeah,
I would like you
that
not
was a
to
very
lose it
horny
for the
room.
for these props that I made.
Okay.
So we have to, So I think at this point you have solved 2 out of 4 of the pieces of the castle,
We're the greatest investment. Good lord. Fucking the bone era.
and we will figure out
Okay.
what happens next time.
Alrighty.
everybody.
We
Love you
tried.
all.
Just
What
amazing.
is the bone era doing? They're
Absolutely
best.
amazing.
This is where you know what.
Puzzles is not our forte.
Yay!
I made the video
we
game
put the
puzzles.
bow and arrow.
These
We
are
put bow and
straight
arrow.
up like
I know.
do one thing, next
Boneheads.
thing.
Any puzzle.
We've just been rolling like garbage.
Yeah, you've been rolling like garbage, which makes it so that like when you're taking video game style puzzles and putting them into D&D, the thing that changes everything is the rolls, because the rolls make it so that like one person playing a video game would be able to like try all these combinations or whatever, but in the D&D that doesn't work, so you have to make it a roll, and then if you fail you don't want to just let them keep rolling because that's stupid.
And also, it's like as a character, you don't want
I mean, you just fucked up.
Like,
You've gone. I have no idea what the hell this is, and that made for some funny nonsense with the jumping in the pit. So works out.
I have no regrets.
Oh my god.
But anyway, thank you for listening to our podcast.
And dealing with our
This very horny
bullshit.
podcast.
That's weirdly horny podcast today. It's
you
Cinderstorm's
know
fault.
it.
He can't be
Yeah.
this.
He can't be
Listen,
trusted.
we've already established that we're going to be fighting him with his dick out.
With his dick out.
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah. I
Gotta get him out of that lava.
He's in
so.
a bathtub.
Gonna walk into that room and be like, that's it?
That means he has no armor, though.
Whenever
Nah,
Lilia
man.
uses vicious
him so
mockery,
mad.
it's
Nah,
all
man.
else going to be
I'm
jokes.
big into monster fucking porn, so
How much natural armor do
dicks have? Pit fiend dicks?
devils? But
Are they barbed?
the big thing?
Depends on the porn.
The big thing is the fucking magic advantage that
Losing
they
it.
have.
All right.
Okay.
Imagine.
So
night,
yes,
everybody.
thanks. Good night.
Don't
Goodbye.
listen to this around your children.
Well,
Too late.
Too late.
bye.